Speak English.
Alrighty, there you go. Stream's up, I think, hopefully. Hello, everyone. Welcome. My name is Fable. I am the greatest DM you've never heard of, as usual. These are my lovely players that love to hurt me because, I don't know, they just love to hurt people, apparently. Yes, I got some food and I need to do a quick cleanup. Whoever would like to do the what do you call it? The recap, please feel free and give yourself inspiration if you do so. While I try to fix up this dumb mess of mine.
I wouldn't mind doing it, especially since the type of theme we had last week.
Go for it, Mr. Kyle.
Master of horror.
Theme of horny on Maine.
That's your part.
Okay.
Sorry.
Welcome, friends, to another tale. A tale on this cold winter night. For you see, our heroes had returned home one evening, only to hear the dark, twisted song of a being and his demonic shadow hounds as they try to take away the youngest of our group. Through the heroic actions of our heroes, they chase the being down all the way to the hag's cottage, to a cottage of a hag, who had a pet goat who we know for a fact to secretly be a demon from the movie The Witch.
Motherfucker, it is not!
Or is it?
As the heroes beat the living shit out of this elderly woman, they went inside and found dolls. These dolls were moving, crying for help, as inside them were trapped the souls of the children of the surrounding area. Was it like out of like was it like one of each species, or was it like?
I actually, thanks to Cars rolling last week, I was able to write down the number of children. About 10 are human. There's 10 humans, 3 goblins, 1 bugbear, 1 Aarakocra. Aarakocra? I can't say that name ever.
Aarakocra.
Aarakocra. I don't care. I said it, yeah.
You should care.
They're very used, Cars. Yeah. Yes, there are multiple species, but the vast majority of them are humanoid. Are human, sorry.
And I think there were some kobolds in there too.
And 2 kobolds, yes.
Son of a bitch.
Mm-hmm.
At the same time, if the Aarakocra are like the earliest ones, and she's been doing them for 30 years, like those Aarakocra would have been dead anyway by now.
Yeah.
Anyway, getting back to it. Our heroes have decided that they will try to find a way to help the children who can with the help of their delightful and dark friend Gil. His dark machinations told them that they will have to go and find hag brains and hellhounds in order to, as well as his mysterious man in the Twilight Forest, who has the bodies of some of the children who were transferred into these stuffed dolls. And from there, that is when our tale returns.
Ba-ba-ba.
That, okay, it was ruined halfway through, but then, ba-da-ba.
Bum bum bum.
Nonetheless, thank you, Kyle. Give yourself inspiration if you don't have it, my good sir.
I think, okay.
Pippers will need it.
Apparently Cars wants to DM. He's threatening people and telling them it's okay to be late. Alright, Cars, take over, Mr. DM.
So, bursting forth from the ground, our heroes see a large, multi-legged, multi-armed king spider. Lucian dies from fright.
Oh, I wanted to kill Lucy.
And it turns out the spider is here for Lucian's alimony.
Oh, God.
Well,
That's why he was afraid of spiders, because that's what all his kids are.
No, actually, that'd be Pippers. Pippers is the one who wants the sexy spider girlfriend.
Can I just say some heroes you guys are for beating up an old woman?
Okay, there's the old woman, kind, sweet old granny, and then there's Hag.
Yeah. Keep telling yourself
You
that,
can't-
mister.
You can't give us an old woman to kill and then knock us for killing an old woman.
And when we find the rest of her coven, we're gonna be like, how many times do we have to teach you this lesson, old woman?
And
Pretty.
Webby very gently jumped on her face and stabbed her with Gnawtooth and ground her up off her insides. It was fine.
Yeah.
But
Let's
Livia
see.
will say, please keep the heads. We have to bring back heads of hags.
I want you guys to after the stream's done, I want you to listen to this conversation again and reevaluate your life choices.
Slam open the door and start yelling, Meals! Meals on Wheels is here, bitches! And start like killing them all.
Wheels on wheels, huh?
And then we just kind of bring in Gil, and you're the meal. Get him, Gil.
Yeah. Thank you for the save. Thank you for the save.
In all seriousness, you could put Webby on a cart and shove her through the door and tell Meals on Wheels.
So my question is, by the way, was she like granny level night hag? Like I
really-
know that
The really wrinkly kind.
hags have, well, like rags have like a hierarchy. Like there's aunties and sisters, but the top ones are grannies.
She was sister level, I want to say. So, middle level hierarchy?
All I can think of are the crones from Brokeback Bog. Very disgusting.
Alrighty then. Alrighty. So, we continue our story with you all possibly preparing for the next day. Some of you sleeping a little easier than others having a harder time sleeping. Dushy is at, I believe she's sleeping with the chest full of all the children dolls.
Yeah, at the guild place.
And, yes.
There's nothing creepy about that.
Oh my gosh, shut up.
Sorry.
Don't get creepier.
Wasn't I like supposed to go get one of the dolls so that Gil could do his thing right
Yeah.
away?
If you wanted to, yes, we can say that you did that. And you see as Gil, even though he's kind of like really, honestly, the biggest idiot I've ever created. I love punishing him. It's fun. He actually does know his stuff.
He's a lovable idiot.
He is a lovable idiot. He knows his stuff when it comes to curses. You see that, even though from what little interactions you've seen of him, he's very harmless, really adorable in his own way. He does actually put on a serious face, which is kind of hard to tell, especially since he doesn't really have a mouth, and illithids don't really give much expressions besides rage and hunger, essentially. He does actually have a serious face on right now, as he begins to prepare the ritual.
Okay.
Who's ever there, let me know. But Livia, you do see this. He does appear to have drawn a circle. Like, he moves a few. He tells you to follow him, which you come to like a little bit of back of the shop, where it is like the emptiest space where he has prepared like a magic circle on the ground. The runes aren't really something you've ever seen before. Mostly because he's written it in a specific language that, when you try looking at it, it kind of gives you a slight headache trying to understand it.
It's written in stupid again.
It's more so it's written in a language no one should ever know.
Abyssal.
No, illithid language, you butts.
Oh.
They have their own language, but they don't use it because they're like, hey, you're a slave. Here, take this. Use this for me. Oh, you're dead. Okay, whatever. Okay, thanks,
And I
bye.
was wrong. Yeah, I was wrong. It's just aunties and grandmothers. Like the grandmothers are powerful, and everyone else is aunties.
Okay.
Hello, child.
But yes, anyway. But yes, as I was saying, and you see as he begins to prepare a ritual, he says, Alright, I will warn you. There's a chance that this might not work properly. I know I said I can do this, but even though I have the ingredients, there was always a 1% chance something could go wrong, especially with curses and hexes.
Can I assist you in any ways?
Yes. I just need you to make sure no one disturbs me, and if possible, if I begin to freak out, I need you to slap me.
Oh, I was not really thinking of that kind of help, but I'm sure.
I can do it.
Lucian, out of nowhere. Well, it's just this. I'm not sure you fully can grasp the language of the Illithids, can you? And if you can, who taught you and how?
No, I don't. Sorry.
That's fine. And nonetheless, if you do wish to help, I will say a certain ingredient, and I would like you to pass it to me. Is that more suitable for you?
Yeah.
All right.
Also slap you if that one I'm comfortable with.
Yes, it's what happens when you. That happens when you live for so long and eat nothing but brains. Anyway, as he begins to do the ritual, you see the runes, like the somewhat like arcanic runes on the ground, begin to glow slowly but surely. As after like about 10 or so minutes, Gil begins to ask you to hand him certain ingredients, which he points in the direction you are, and it's easy to tell because this is essentially like ingredients you would find in spells like an Eye of Newt and things like that. Which is kind of funny how that's actually an ingredient in an item.
Wing of bat.
Mm-hmm. Simple things like that.
Buttocks of a baboon.
Why?
Oh wait, I need those for my gloves of thievery. Hold on.
Oh my gosh. But yes, and as he continues the ritual, the runes begin to glow more and more. As you begin to see the doll itself glow, almost as you watch the doll glow, it's almost like the energy itself from the doll is trying to leave, but like something's holding it back. Like something that's just holding it there. Gil begins to say something like, of course this was not going to be easy. And like he tells you to hand him what appears to be a type of staff. Like he tells you to hand him a staff. He's like,
I do.
okay, you give him the staff, and he's just like, alright, this is gonna make absolutely no sense, but please keep in mind that this is actually gonna help. You begin to see him slowly, kind of twirl the staff in his hand before he hits it on the ground, and you hear the shriek come out of nowhere, just an invisible, like a shrieking sound coming from an invisible creature completely leave. Alright, there we go. Much better. And after about a couple more minutes, possibly an hour, you see as the doll stops glowing, he's just like, alright. That should do it. Whatever this child's body is, it should be free.
I slap him.
Ah, what was that for? I did what you asked me to do. I'm not freaking out. Don't do that.
Oh, sorry. I thought it was the cue for whatever. So you think it's done?
Of course, I know it's done. See for yourself. And if you want to cast magic, detect magic, you can, or identify, whatever one.
I don't have it. I don't have it prepared. Ritual casting. Okay, sure. I will do magic. I thought I only had this spell. I was like,
oh my god, oh boy.
I do have it.
Okay, after 10 minutes, you're able to see that the doll is no longer glowing necrotic energy.
So about that screeching like noise from an hour-ish ago. Didn't really want to interrupt you, but what was that?
It is, hexes and curses, especially powerful ones, tend to take on a life of their own. Or sort of malicious spirit, so to speak.
Oh.
That was, yes, you could say, a familiar of the hag. And because it was trying to stop me, I had to hit it with the staff. Specially custom made from a friend. But actually, he doesn't know I stole it from him, so don't tell him. Mm-hmm. Nonetheless, the child's soul is released, and if I'm correct, his spirit should return to his body in the next hour or so. Where the spirit goes, I do not know, but it is freed.
Great. So next time you can do this, we have to get you the crystal thing from a hag.
Well, he kind of holds up the crystal. It does have one more use, yes. I'm able, at least with this one, seems the hag recharged it. Well, technically, these crystals are a way for hags to come back to life. After a while, I kind of cheated and used her life force to bring the child back, so to speak. It has one more use, so I can bring back another one, yes.
When can you do that?
I can do that as soon as possible. Depends. If you want me to do another one, I can now, but I will need more Eye of Newt, though.
Maybe like tomorrow before we leave for the other eggs, because I'm freaking tired.
Yes. I forgot mortals need sleep.
Yeah.
Out of curiosity, what creature did he release? Like what? Oh God, the Lucian is getting into me. What
child?
What race was the child? Yeah.
The Ocraria, the bird.
Okay, so he's probably going to live about a good 5 more years. Okay.
Kyle!
How old do Aarakocra live?
30 years.
Really?
Yep.
Even the player race ones?
Yeah. Even the player race ones.
Jeez.
They are adults at 2 years old.
That is just sad.
Still okay, 5 important years.
Well, probably 29. If they take like 2 years to become adults, that's like a good 29 years left.
Dang. Oof. Well. Oof, boy.
Could have stayed dead.
Yeah. Well.
So Olivia will make her way back to the base.
Get a last meal.
Gil will throw you the. Well, no, Gil will ask you if you want the doll or not. For whatever reason. If not, he'll just keep it here.
Sure.
Yeah. One of you seems to really love cursed items. Referring to Peppers, who wouldn't stop touching stuff the first time we came here!
Well, also don't forget Dust did ask for the doll back, kind of thing, when it was done.
All I'm gonna say, God, is that you have a shop with a rogue, the rogue's gonna get touchy. No, get him out.
So the doll actually looks like an Ocraria?
Touchy-feely.
Okay.
Yep.
Just gonna attach it to my hip.
And return it to Dustshy because she wants them back for some reason.
Nope.
Return it to Dustshy, you butt!
I don't want to keep it as the child I saved, but I mean, no. Okay, I'll give it back to the shy for now.
Keep it for yourself, Ed.
Oh,
no.
Okay, dude.
Just tell them that they just tell them that the doll disappears.
Oh my God.
I don't know why Peppers is speaking in my head right now, like making me do evil deeds.
No, this is the meta owl. Hoot hoot.
Oh my days.
So then I guess I'm going to the guild, drop the doll, then go back to the base and sleep in Webby's room.
Oh,
Do
Webby.
I feel like? I feel like Medal. probably talk a bit more like this. Hoot!
Get out of here, Hootie!
Jeez, I'm just trying to have some fun.
Or Owlie, or I don't remember his name. Anyway, yes, we can go to the next morning. Just shy. I need you to roll me a d20, please.
Can I also for my
Yes, and you can.
God.
I have ideas for both of you.
I'm having a very bad night.
Okay, well,
Wow.
you are both given dreams. Who would like to go first?
Not it.
Cars, you're not even in here.
I know.
I don't mind.
Okay. And
Yeah.
since you're first, your dream is, well, like we've been talking about, you've been trying to possibly see the dreams or the images you see, yes?
Yeah.
Okay. This image in your head is somewhat a little bit more intense than you were hoping for. You see these strange creatures, each one glowing a different color. There's some that look red, green, all colors of the rainbow. But you've never seen such shapes before. Like, the way they look, they almost look like monstrosities or even weirder. What's the word? Aberrations. Your mind just can't seem to fully grasp what these things are. But at the same time, you can see such beautiful images. Like, you see these flying flowers. But yet, the thing that gets to you the most is these strange creatures seem to be coming towards you, and they begin speaking. You can almost understand what they're saying, actually.
But am I creeped by it? Is it freaking scary or it's not too bad?
It is
The
kind
natural one.
It is kind of scary due to the fact that you have no idea what the hell these things are.
Okay.
Yes, you are kind of freaked out because you're like, wait, wait a minute, why are they coming after me?
I guess I would just try to wake up because I'm freaked. I don't want that.
Okay. As they begin to get closer, one begins to speak and you instantly wake up.
And I scream.
Webby, you hear Livia scream, yes.
I jump up on the bed, axe in hand. Where is he?
I told you it's in my head. It's not anything you have to fight. What the fuck was that?
Well, I don't know. It was your dream. Don't ask me.
I mean, there was some really pretty colors. Like, you know, I've heard people who are taking like some weird substances see very weird stuff. It's kind of like some very nice colors, but there was like those weird kind of entities thing just coming at me, and I don't know. Like, I think they're demons. But there were
Well-
flying flowers?
Did
I don't
take
know.
Something?
No.
Oh, okay. Do you think? Do you think you'd have less dreams if I knocked you out instead of trying to just go to sleep?
Well, technically, I don't think they're dreams, so I'm not sure if I get dead drunk if it matters, or if you knock me out.
I meant I was gonna punch you, but that's fine. That's a drink.
That's when Lucian busts through the door and starts singing "Somebody Once Told Me."
No, more like. What?
I
What?
grab my book and I throw it at him because I'm scared.
Oh,
Throw my axe.
oh!
Can't believe Lucian is
Master-
dead.
Lucian becomes Master Detective Barbarian.
What are you doing in the room? I mean, could you like knock?
So, I heard screaming. So I came
Good at making-
rushing in. Why is there an axe in the wall?
Don't scare me like that.
Sorry. Oh, ow.
Out of curiosity, like, where is like Snowflake's room from Livy's room?
I'm in Webby's.
I know. I'm just us Webby's room. How far is Snowflakes from Webby's room?
3 doors down.
So I probably would have heard it, maybe.
Okay.
I'm pretty sure Olivia screamed really loudly, so you would have heard it. Yes.
Yeah.
Okay. I come out the door. I'm holding a book, and I throw it at Lucian. Shut up! Someone's trying to sleep.
Oh.
Run around screaming at the house all night. Ah!
God dang it.
How many books is Lucian gonna get hit with tonight?
Well, I can roll the perception of 10, so I'm assuming it was Lucian who was screaming.
Well, just remember, if you're sleeping, you got -5 to your perception rolls.
Yeah, so it's like 5.
So would you even wake up with that?
Or actually, oh wait, no, that's a bonus action, not for I. That's not I of deceit. Okay, I keep mixing up this with this.
Oh.
Oh my goodness gracious. Alright.
It's fine, guys. Just go back to sleep. It's just, yeah.
I saw you. All right.
The world of dream, the realm of dreams is a beautiful place, guys.
Lucian just kind of just like, as he's kind of rubbing his head, just like goes to the axe on the wall, just like pops it out, and just sets it down by the doorway.
Webby picks it up because she can't sleep without her blankie, aka axe.
Axie!
Oh my goodness.
Just cuddles with her axe. That's it.
Oh, that's adorable.
I just realized my insight checks can't be any less than 15. Holy shit!
Oh wow!
Imagine if you went full road in level 10 or 11. I think you would have gotten uncanny talent or something like that. I don't even know.
So yeah, once Lucian sees that they're okay, he just kind of is just rubbing his head after getting hit with a book, and just kind of closes the door and leaves. You know,
Benjamin comes out of nowhere and throws a prayer book at Lucian.
Oh, buy it! Fuck!
Welcome to the library, bitch.
Someone screamed.
No, what? It was not. Just you know what? It's too cold for this night for me to be out and about dealing with this in my underwear. I'm going back to bed.
Yes.
Scooby throws a book at him.
Scooby
Throws a book at.
Oh, okay, as you all.
Don't let the bed books bite.
Books.
I feel like what we basically did was like college hazing. It's just the one freshman running around, going through the hall while everyone's throwing books at him or something.
Oh my god.
God.
Okay.
Oh. So yeah, Lucian's this guy just rubbing his now sore head. It's just going back to bed. And to be sure nothing else happens, he's locking his door behind him.
Okay.
The door throws a book at Lucian.
Oh my god. Jesus.
I kicked the door.
Oh.
Damn you. Screw you, masochist door.
Okay.
You hear the door go. Mm.
Oh my god. Alrighty. Back to Dusha. Let's do 2 out of head. Dusha.
Or not enough.
Dusha, before going to sleep, what is it that you're doing?
Drugs.
Oh my god. Let her talk, you butts.
Sorry.
Dusha?
Sorry, had mic off. Probably waiting for Olivia to come back to give her some news kind of deal.
Mm-hmm. Well, Liv, did he give her any news before you went back home?
Wasn't she at the guild?
Yeah.
Yeah, I stopped at the guild, give her the DMT doll.
Yeah, but I mean,
all
like,
that.
that's what I was doing
Yeah, so
before.
just
so.
so we can go like kill the hacks, but also like Gil kind of wants some hellhound hearts, and we could also like give him extra hack brain, just to feed our boy. And we need the crystals to free the other dolls, and that's kind of the plan. And he still has one slot left for one extra doll we can do tomorrow.
Ah, that's good.
Good night.
Night.
I hate you all. I really do.
Right.
Right, so after that Deshai, what do? Do you go straight to sleep or anything?
She probably creepily puts the like dolls that are in the chest on the the bed that she was giving kind of deal,
Mm-hmm.
and kind of just like puts a chair next to the bed and just sits there staring at them as if they're like a sick child kind of deal.
Mm-hmm.
And then just kind of over time she gets tired and just leans her head against the bed and passes out.
Okay. Deshai, you are given this a dream. In your dream, you are surrounded by children in a small cottage as you see a quite familiar face, actually. Roll me a religion check, please.
The power of religion.
It never works, but you know what? Let's do this thing.
Ooh.
Apparently it does this time.
Good! I was hoping for something. Deshai, you are joined by Narimi, your goddess in her dragonborn form. She has a somber smile on her face as she slowly walks up to you. The children seeming to see her, and they begin to wave at her, and she begins to wave at them as well. As soon as she gets up to you, she says, "Hello, my child, and hello, children. It seems something terrible has happened, I see."
Yeah. Like, I think at this point Deshai knows it's like a dream kind of deal,
Mhm.
since I created that religion.
That's not how you tell it's a dream, you buy. But yes, you can tell it's a dream. Your goddess has come to you in dream form before, so in your knowledge, or you're gonna play dumb, this has happened before.
Right.
Yes, you are met with an unfortunate fate.
Nice.
Damn it. I. Is there something you would like to tell me? I'm here to help any chance I get. I'm not a mind reader. Well, I mean, I used to be, but, powers and all that, you know?
Mm. It's just, it's funny coming from me, one who doesn't even remember their childhood, but and then like she's looking at like all the children kind of deal. It's like, I just can't imagine someone going through this and losing their childhood, Like, I don't know, maybe somewhere part of my mind I believed evil couldn't harm children.
You'd be surprised, my child, at all the things I saw during the war, and even before then. But I can promise you one thing. I have been conversing with an old friend of yours who wishes to remain anonymous for now, because apparently it's fun for him. I don't know, he's kind of a jerk that way. I am going to be sending you a friend that can help you with these children, if you so wish.
Anything that can help these children, I would love to get help on, because I don't know what to do myself.
Well, from what I've seen, your friends are making plans on above plans. But for now, I know when you asked me earlier, I said what is lost cannot be returned. Not all is lost. Sadly, some of these children's bodies have, I'm afraid, long expired due to the years, but I can promise you I will give them a place here in my domain. One where they can be happy. One where they can be free.
As long as they can go back to their families that have already passed, you know. Maybe they couldn't have a life, you know, out there, but maybe they can have an actual life in the afterlife, you know?
Yes, I will make sure of that. I may not be as powerful as I once was, but I at least still have some contacts here and there. As strange as it sounds coming from a goddess, that is.
I think Desha chuckles a bit.
Good. I promised you if you followed me, I would do everything in my power to help you, and I plan to keep that promise. All I ask is that you live your life to the fullest if possible. And from what I've seen, you are. I'm just so sorry you and your friends have gotten into this mess. This ghost rot mess that is going on. Ugh.
Yeah, do you know what's up with those books too? They never did that weird, you know, area of effect ordeal before.
From what little I've seen and from what I can gather, whenever the user is killed, they are sucked into the book itself, giving them more power. Except, lucky for us, like she snaps her finger, and you see like this tiny little light in her hand appear. Lucky for us, the second user I was able to free. And she's right here. Like she'll point to the little light in her hand. Her soul was freed from that one. So the book is not as powerful as it could be. My assumption is the more these books gain in power, the more fear or whatever it is. Yo, what the hell? Yo, what the hell?
That's some weird mood music.
What the hell, guys? Come on, who destroyed the ambience?
All of a sudden, like, somehow somebody sent me a fucking video and I accidentally clicked it and it went straight into my fucking straight to my speaker right next to my microphone. I am so sorry.
It's like
Ruined everything.
You did, you bastard!
I thought I was
it's like Dust Shy and Nirami just look at the light and it's like doing like that bass thing.
I am on push to talk. I have no clue why it is not putting me that.
Hey, it happens.
It's so powerful it broke through the push to talk.
It's okay.
Took a feat in beatboxing.
I really felt like Ricardo joined them for a moment.
Oh my god, Ricardo's not allowed in heaven!
I'm gonna leave the campaign now. I officially embarrassed myself because of my goddamn microphone.
Yeah.
It's okay, accidents happen, but goddamn, why did it have to happen at the worst time possible?
So how are the children? I don't know. They're listening to some crazy music right now.
They're jamming out really hard.
So sorry. Yeah, they're like, "Hey Kyle, open this right away." Like, okay. Then it's like, what the? They're like, you fucking asshole.
Okay.
That's funny.
It was.
Heaven is just a giant mosh pit.
Now you have to change the stream's rating too.
I'm not kidding you. I feel like my entire face is completely red with embarrassment.
It's okay, Kyle. It happens to the best of us. Anyway, but yes, what she was saying, I believe that possibly the more these things sold chaos or, well, whatever it is they're made for, grow in power, so do the books. And because of their vicinity of being together, they seem to be adding more power to each other. At least to my understanding.
Well, I guess it's a good thing I have your protection, so I don't get affected by them.
Yes, it is a good thing.
What's her face like right now? I'm curious.
She kind of has like a blank stare that's just like, my protection?
Yes.
Like that. Like she's just like, wait, what?
I
She's like,
roll insight.
You're not even there.
She's caught off by what you said. Like she appears to be caught off by that.
Nice.
Also, welcome back, Cars.
Hello.
Ricardo ruined this whole freaking ambience.
Nice.
I figured out what happened.
What?
Casper jumped on the keyboard at some point and got the control key stuck, which is my push to talk button.
Oh.
Oh yes, blame the cat.
Yeah,
always
because
a-
he's an asshole. Always an asshole.
Wow.
Oh my god.
It's always the cat's
Oh.
fault.
Yeah. Then it's also my friend's fault who has to send me links to stuff online and not tell me what it is.
That sounds like friends.
Yep. But yes, she does look confused. If you want to roll me an insight, go for it. If not, you can just.
I don't think so. I think at this point Deshai's more focused on the kids, so I don't
Alrighty.
think this is more of kind of like an outside perspective.
Mhm.
Player perspective.
Got it.
Super perspective.
But yes, Narimi will say, well, nonetheless, I wanted to say, normally I send you messages through your interesting friend Ashley, but I wanted to tell you that you are doing a great job by stopping the books. And again, I will send you some help. Just, it might not be in the form you would expect help to appear in. But
Is it gonna be like a weird squid person?
oh, you mean
Okay.
Gil? No, Gil is his own strange thing. If you ever,
Does he owe you money too?
no, dear, he doesn't. But
Okay. I thought I needed to punch him again.
It's Lucian. Lucian's the help.
Lucian's not the help.
Offended.
I'm kidding. No, she's just like, no, dear, it's not Gil. It's not another Illithid. Not, at least not a cursed one like him. Just, I'll stay with you here for now. I have nothing else to do, and I quite enjoy these somber moments with my followers. And she'll just take a seat next to you, and your dream turns from very somber to a lot more peaceful as you see the children slowly begin to fade away with their families. And that's when we go to the next morning. You all wake up. Benjamin, did you go to sleep that night, or did you stay up packing the supplies?
Benjamin would have stayed up.
Okay. I would like you to roll me a Constitution, please. Since sadly I did interrupt your long rest and you stayed up, you were pushing exhaustion.
Right, would that be a save or just a straight? Well, I guess it's the same bonus either way.
It would be a save. But I believe that is a success. Yes, that is a success. You don't get the properties of a long rest, but you don't get a point of exhaustion, so you're good.
Right.
I do have one question. So I don't know if I heard that whole thing. So are like the ones that we can't save, are their souls already freed, or?
No, that was just a visual in Dushai's mind. They're still there, sadly.
Okay.
That was just Narimi trying to give her a peace of mind, telling her that in time you will free them. She was just trying to help her, like, relax, you know what I mean?
Counseling, man.
God damn it, guys, I'm trying here.
What? No, you did well.
I know. It's just like counseling, man.
Well, she
But-
was really helping, you know?
I know. Yes, it is the next morning.
I'll
Hmm?
oh, go ahead.
No, what were you gonna say?
I was gonna say, like, I actually did tell some people about your plot twist last week, and they're like, "Damn, that's some good shit right there."
What is it?
Oh my goodness.
Well, they didn't say it like that.
I
Obviously.
know, I got you. But yes, it's the next morning. What would you guys like to do? You have some options. You can go straight to Twilight Woods, go to Gil's house, beat him up, steal his money, call him a nerd.
Yeah.
He has no money because he
So-
owes it to everybody.
Nerd.
So my question, so I think I may do with like the thing we were talking about. How far? I'm trying to find the Twilight Woods on here.
Head
Like, I-
south.
Oh,
southeast.
damn! That is
west.
a far ways
Southwest.
Mm-hmm.
Away. Yeah, I see it now.
We've passed by him before.
How many days is it gonna take to get there?
It took us about like a week travel last time.
Well, it took you 2 weeks to get to Westfall, the city of Golden Leaf, so a week and 3 days total to get into where it is you're supposed to go to in the Twilight Woods.
So 10 days.
Yes, 10 days. Fine course, make it sound simpler.
Okay, so 10 days. So and I think as I was telling you, I was thinking about maybe hiring some extra security, maybe.
I mean, we have, like, Morgan.
Yeah, we got. I mean, we got a magic doggo. We never bring with us. We have Bugrim. We have
A
Rex,
robot.
We have a robot. I'm just saying, like, would it be too bad to have a little extra?
We have that GIF guy.
Yep, we have gift too.
Yep. We got him.
See,
I'm just wondering about maybe like hiring like 5 skilled people to maybe just like take orders from our guys.
You mean like our backup characters?
Oh god.
I'm kidding.
If
Like,
that's how
maybe,
you
like-
want to introduce one,
I don't
that's
have
possible.
one.
Like maybe like 5 or 6 guys and just have like some extra force around. Because I
Mhm.
think skilled hireling is 2 gold a day.
I think so.
I think. Yeah, it's
Oof.
2 gold a day.
Oh my god, how cheap are you guys?
I am very cheap.
I can tell just hearing the word 2 gold. Oof.
we
I have
we
5
can
gold.
also, if we keep going to cities and doing favors, Webby can keep stealing every, every
keep-
favor that Webby gets from here on out is just going to be taking someone's guards.
Oh man.
So anyway, I was maybe thinking of because Pipper's like once he heard that it was his boss who started this shit, like now shit just got real, So I was thinking of maybe like hiring 5 extra guards, like skilled guards, to help watch the place.
I don't
Okay.
mind. We can still like fire them if we find other people.
Yeah, exactly. Like they're not gonna be on a
Jeez.
permanent basis. I mean, at the most, they'll probably cost me like 50 gold in the end, so it's not that big of a deal. I could just steal the money from Lucian, and then it'll be fine.
What?
I will say there are a couple adventures that kind of like will go into the band of that mostly stick to mercenary work, such as guarding caravans and guarding places. You can hire them for that. They will take a commission of that price for however many days you want them to stay here, and they will do their job 100%.
Okay, so I was only kidding, Karst. You know that.
I know.
I'm not. I'm gonna steal your money.
I'd say probably Pippers would hire him for about 30 days, 10 days there, 10 days back, and 10 days just to make sure. And I tell them until we I can watch this place until we get back. If you have to stay longer, I'll make sure to pay you.
All right, you find a small group of adventurers or mercenaries that like to call themselves the what can I name them?
Sticky bandits.
Worm. Not that I would never hire the sticky bandit. that would be like the worst mistake of Pipper's life.
Okay.
Dragon Force.
Dragon Force.
Dragon Force.
I was gonna joke the Worm Lake Protection Services.
Oh, you would have the worst team ever. That you know us. You know how bad we are.
Yeah, like that mystery is so easy to solve, and you still mulling on it over 2 weeks. Anyway,
I just don't want to hurt Oswald. Okay.
I know, it's okay.
Me.
So, is there a way? Would they be contracted through the guild, or would they be contracted like privately?
They would be contracted to the guild because they are they are adventurers, so will have to take like a quest board just to make it official. Just so they don't try to screw you over, or you try to screw them over. You know what I mean?
We can hire some newbies. We will pay them in exposure.
Oh my god!
No. These are people
Unpaid intern.
Pipper cares about. We're getting some good. We're not getting some guy with a baby hippo for a familiar. So.
Hey, these are concepts you should not know about. You're an NPC.
So, do we have to role play these guys, or like, do they want money up front, or what?
Well, for now, since they've been hearing about you guys, since they've been hearing rumors about you, the chaotic comets, they will they know you'll be good for it, and the guild will deal with anything if they try to cheap out on it. All you gotta do is just tell them that you want to hire them. This team is called the Dragon Knights, mostly because they're made up of like 3 Dragonborns and 1 Keiku, actually. An honorary member. I rolled it up earlier and I'm just like, oh, that's adorable.
That's nice.
Mm-hmm. They apparently are really well. They as soon as you mentioned, like, of course, the one thing they ask you is the leader, or you suppose the leader is just like, anything specific or reason why you want us to watch over this place? Family, friends, jewelry, all that junk.
That's good. The way you phrase that now, that makes Pippers wonder. Like, friends or family? What are they to Pippers? Damn it! You had to like bring a freaking philosophical question to this.
They just want to know what they're guarding. You want to be honest with them, don't you?
Yo!
Yeah,
2 types of people. 2 types of people.
But by having Pippers as you're giving him a freaking moral quandary at this point.
I'm sorry, I didn't mean to do this to it.
No. You know what?
To be or not to be.
I think Pippers would say family.
Aww.
Papa Blueberry.
And you dirty bastards wouldn't know anything about it because you're not there.
Hello, Pippers.
All right.
You're not here.
The leader will be like,
Or am I?
The leader will nod his head. It's like, all right, consider it done. Your family will be safe in our hands. As for payments, you can pay us after your return. If you really care so much about your family as to get hired help, it must be important. So we can consider you paying us later.
Paid an
By the way.
exposure.
By the way, I want to retcon one thing,
What?
just in case. I said I cast grease in front of the door so none of you bastards sneak in.
Okay.
I'm okay with that.
But yeah, so all right.
Shit. Curse you, Pippers.
Master Detective! You know, the funniest thing is that wasn't even Pipper's original catchphrase. His original catchphrase was going to be, instead of like it's elementary, it was going to be it's university. That was my plan for him, and I've never used it.
Oh my god.
It's elemental, my dear Watson.
But yes, you guys.
That's 4 guys.
4 guys. They from their armor and everything, they appear to be really skilled workers. And you have 4 more extra hired help to watch over the farm.
Okay.
Nice.
So 8. So that would be 8 times 30.
Mhm.
Oh wait. Yep. 8 times 30.
I need you both to roll me dex saves at disadvantage because they're both bitches.
Oh, damn.
No, don't. You don't have to.
Oh, snap.
Oh my god.
Oh damn! I just spent 240 gold.
You really care for your family, my guy.
Told you.
Damn it!
Don't worry. I'm sure you can make the money up.
Yep, I'll steal from
Steal
the
the
party.
money. Oh.
What is with you lately, Cars? You are so mean.
Lucian could steal the money for the party.
Oh
Oh
my.
my god.
Oh my days. Okay. So yes.
Totally for the party.
Yes. Totally. All right.
I mean, to be fair, like if anyone's doing stealing, I mean, look at that sleight of hand roll.
Shit.
Okay.
Yeah.
God damn it.
Steal from your own pocket.
Just checking.
Okay, but yes, you guys.
Like Doctor Strangelove, you can't control your one hand.
Oh my god.
The only
There's a
thing,
reference.
the only reference I get from that is, gentlemen, there's no fighting in the war room. That's the only reference I know from that, and I hate it. Anyway,
Movie.
it is a good movie. All right, Livia. Lex is confused as to why you're telling him about a weird dream. To him, it sounds like a weird nightmare. And then after you hug him, he's just confused. He's just like, "You didn't stab me in the back. What's going on?"
People like you need some love so they can, reintegrate themselves in society. So I'm just,
Mm-hmm.
that's all.
Okay.
Oh.
Bye.
Bye. All right, so you guys start heading off. I'm assuming after this, you go see Jill one last time, or what? Yes,
Yep.
Kyle?
There's one thing I would take Tinderwing with me, and I would tell Scooby to watch over the kids with his life.
Okay.
And speaking of kids, I think Deshai would go up to them, hug them, and tell the brother, like, keep your sister safe, alright?
Okay. He kind of looks at you both, and is a bit confused. And he says, "Why do you sound like you're not coming back?"
Oh, no, I didn't mean to sound like that. I just mean,
Like I'm Vincent. I can't die, so don't worry about it.
Okay.
Famous last words.
Next random encounter, turns out it's Tiamat. "I've come for you, Bahamut, in your weakened form."
The
I've
entire
come-
trip,
Oh, good.
the entire trip, I'm telling everybody about how I'm gonna get married, and I'm 2 days left until retirement.
I've come to make a deal, Tiamat.
Oh my god. Okay. Yes.
I think I would also take Callie with us, too.
Okay. Callie will go with you. Just She wants to watch over you because she's worried about this condition you're in. She's never
Yeah,
seen
and then-
this before.
Yeah, and then I would tell Poison Fang to take care of herself.
Okay.
Lucian's going to go see how Bruce is doing.
He's looking pretty happy to see you.
Oh, okay. That's good. That's good. He's gonna just kind of like take care of Bruce for a bit, and then is going to have just go over to some of the kids there and just tell Bruce to take care of the kids.
You get the feeling that if they could, they would try to salute you guys, your doggos,
No.
because they understand and they'll do their best. Pepper's, what's his name? Snowball licks you. No, wait, no, Snowball's the kitty.
It's going to eat you.
I thought Snowy was the guard drake and... Oh, wait, no. Snowball was the guard... Oh, my God. We have so many things with snow in the name.
Yeah, literally 3 of them. 3 of them.
I know.
Now you know what? We don't need more.
No, you need more. Frick off, cursed.
Ah.
I'm kidding. You only get more if you guys want to. I'm not going to force them on you. Until I have
think
to.
Snowy... Was Snowy the guard drake, or was Snowy the...
Snowy's the guard drake. I'm looking at my notes.
Okay, Snowy is the guard drake, so Snowy licks me. And I tell him in Draconic, watch him with your life.
He licks you.
Understand?
He licks you again in an understanding motion. Like,
Okay.
he even lets you Dusha just because he likes you.
Oh.
That's right, HXC.
Wait a minute. But yes, after this, whoever wants to goes to Guild Shop. And for the sake of brevity, this one, depending on which one you want to save, he is able to do it. If you want to save one of the children whose spirit can be released from their eternal curse, then go for it. Or one of the younger ones, you can. When I mean younger, I mean like one of the ones that can return to their body.
I will let Dustshy decide.
I'd probably do the next oldest one that we can save.
Okay. Hold on real quick while I get my notes. Okay, please be this one. No, this is the one with the character names. God damn it.
I hate to break all the great tension that we have for this scene.
Do it.
Oh, the next one's a tabaxi.
Did anyone else just hear my sister scream the word gay through my door?
No.
Nope.
No.
Well, that happened.
Well, thank you for
Okay.
letting us know, Cody. Sorry, I don't know how to respond to that, to be honest. Forgive me.
That's just kind of how we are. We're both queer people who do that to each other.
Family bonds. Lovely.
So, is anyone else aware that there is a literal freaking lightsaber in the Dungeon Master's Guide?
What?
Yes. I was aware of that.
And also Railgun, which I promised to give my precious daughter like she always wanted.
You're not giving Snowflake a fucking anti-gravity gun or
Yes.
whatever the hell it's called.
No,
Antimatter rifle.
Railgun.
No antimatter rifles. They're railguns.
Wanted for That's what she wanted for Christmas.
Oh my god. Anyway, you're able to save a tabaxi child that appears to be kind of like a ragdoll in terms of coloring. This one goes a lot easier due to Gil having done the ritual once. He's able to do it just fine, and he says, "Alright, that's it for this thing." As you watch the crystal completely disintegrate. I was hoping to use this for purposes to catch criminals, but whatever. And he just like throws it behind him like not a care in the world. And it just disintegrates into nothingness.
Oh my gosh.
Well, who knows what those hag brain may contain? Maybe you're gonna become super buff.
Mostly whenever I eat them, I just gain their memories. I don't really gain skills per se.
After he throws the crystal, like a door opens up and tentacles come out with a little dustpan.
Yes.
It's cleaned up.
Anyway, right. Here you go, and you'll hand whoever wants the doll back to them. Again, if you want me to free the rest of them, I need more crystals, and if I'm correct, the whatever else the hags have will make this a lot faster and easier for me.
Can I ask you? Oh,
We're heading there. Go ahead, Peppers.
I want to ask him a question. Do you have any like magic sticks for beating up old ladies? I want him to make them feel it.
I know there's such a thing as shillelagh, but I don't have those kind of items.
Ah, damn it! I guess I'll just have to stab some old women. Okay.
We are still talking about the hags, right? He's not going to go kill some random old lady, is he?
No, we're talking about hags.
Okay.
Oh yeah, the hags too.
Oh god.
All right. This is my life now.
Lucian's just kind of like bend down, just kind of like karate chop Pippers on top of the head, just gently like bonk. Pippers, we do not kill old ladies.
I know we're gonna kill the hags. I just thought it was funny. Your reactions are great.
Just like Alright, well, so Gil,
Mhm.
do you have any idea where we can find more of these crystals that you need?
Well, we know it's at the Twilight Wood.
Well, here's the thing. The hags would have them. They create them using to either keep themselves alive after death or possibly from victims. I can't exactly tell you where to find them, just that they have them.
Oh, so these hags are much more terrible than we thought.
That's what can you do? I don't really make the rules when it comes to these things. They just love suffering. That's all I can tell you.
I understand. Well, I guess we should probably get ready to go then.
Yep.
Do we have any idea where they might be?
Twilight
Kind
Woods.
of.
Yeah. What makes you think that they would be there?
We found information.
Well, yes, but how old is that information?
Lucian, when I hit you with my book yesterday, are you having some kind of amnesia thing or?
I got hit with a book? Is that what this lump on my head is?
You also almost got hit. Oh wait, no, I wasn't there.
Well, I think you got hit by multiple books, but that's just a detail.
I woke up with a headache this morning, and I found dried blood coming out of my nose and ears.
Oh.
Do you feel slightly stronger? Because that's what usually happens to me.
No, I felt a bit woozy.
My sibling also says that we're nerds.
She's not wrong. She's not wrong.
Yeah.
That's a moniker.
Maybe we didn't.
Bride.
Maybe we didn't hit you with the book. Maybe we didn't hit you with the book right. Gil, do you have any like extra thick hardcovers?
Yes, he hands you a copy of Guinevere's Guide to Monsters.
And Lucian's leaving.
I threw it at Lucian.
Okay, no kidding around. Let's...
Son of a bitch!
Yes, he does back up,
Not very hard.
and Gil does tell you guys. To answer your question, hags love forests, especially from what little one of my friends told me. They tend to appear there very often. These things love suffering. Twilight Woods is filled with monster races. human shifters, things like that. Easier to cause suffering and not much care. Why would anyone want to deal with them, after all?
Great.
We've got a lot of information, Lucian. We're good. We can
Sounds-
just.
It sounds like a lovely place. Very, very lovely. Yes, yes.
No, it is. It is actually really beautiful. At least that's what my friend tells me, but she keeps asking me to come, but I'm pretty sure she wants to beat me up because I owe her money. Even though I don't.
Are you
You
sure
don't
about
owe
that?
money to the goddess.
He does not owe money to Narimi. He wasn't alive when Narimi was a dragon.
Knew it.
No!
I knew it. You blew it.
Yes, Pippers is gonna be bullied by a werewolf and then contract the disease.
Oh no.
Not even bit. He's gonna get bullied.
Is it lupus?
It's never
Always.
Lucas.
It's never lupus.
It was, and then it was that one time.
Even that one time, it wasn't.
Hey,
Fun.
for once I get a reference.
Yay! And it's a reference! Yay!
Time to celebrate. Woo!
Everyone celebrate!
Miracle.
Wait, since I got a reference, can we get 5 gifted subs in the chat? I'm kidding.
Yeah.
I like how streamers do that for like the stupidest things, or just say that every 5 seconds. It's beautiful. But yes,
Yeah. I feel like I should set up a sound effect that goes every time she gets a reference.
It's not gonna play often.
I know that's what makes it so beautiful, eh? But yes,
Wow, wow.
but yes, you guys can start you guys start making your way to the
Downtown.
Twilight Woods. Yep, start making your way downtown, walking fast, places pass, and you're homebound.
So I'm gonna rebrief Lucian. Well, is everyone there?
I assume so. What are you gonna do, Benjamin?
Before we leave Gil's shop, Benjamin's gonna say. So, speaking of stabbing old ladies, this sword I have is, it's sort of underpowered for the skill level we're operating at right now.
Mm-hmm.
Do you have any short swords in this shop that might have like special properties?
Depends. Do you want them cursed or not cursed? Or both? Can I have both?
How bad of a curse?
Benji, don't just no.
My question is, do we at least get a discount if they're cursed?
No.
No. Good, Gil. What about enhancing his weapon that he already has? Do you know anyone here in Gold Shrine that is able to do that?
Probably one of the blacksmiths, but here, let me. Since you're going to be giving me hat brains, let me do something. But please note that I'm only doing this once, and when you're done, you better get this properly organized. You see, as Gil takes your sword, Benjamin, if you hand it to him, that is.
Yep, I will.
Okay, he takes the sword, and he takes it to the back. He's like, "All right, I have my own secrets, but no question this." He takes it to the back, and after like about 5 minutes, you see this glow, this really strange bluish purple glow appear, and you start to hear sounds like he's working in a workshop, like hammer noises for some reason, a saw, things like that. You know, like typical cartoon noises when it comes to building something.
And then his girlfriend trying to make out with him. And his wife.
And after about 10 minutes, he comes back with your sword. This time it's engraved with really interesting markings. Livia, you've seen these markings, the ones where he was writing on the circle before?
Mm.
And he gives it back to you. There you go. This thing should be able to do magic for a while. It is a special this is a special trick we illithids can do, but if you tell anyone else or the other illithids find out about this, I'm probably gonna be screwed even more than I already am.
How long is it gonna last?
A month, maybe
Mhm.
maybe a month and 10 days. I've especially enchanted it. It's now a +1 sword. It's a +1 sword that does psychic damage. 2d4 psychic damage to be exact.
Oh snap!
It's a special ability we do. The only reason I went as far as to show you our trade secrets is you all seem to really want to do something. And hell, you're the only company I have besides the people that keep trying to get my money. So yes.
Well, thank you, Gil. We will be sure to keep this trade secret a secret.
Many head brains to come.
Well, at least as many as we can kill without getting ourselves killed.
But yes, Benjamin, be careful. The sword, again, is not permanently magicked. You might want to find a suitable blacksmith in the future, but it should do for now, since it seems you're all in a hurry.
Very much we are, yes.
Thank you, Gil.
Mhm.
Can you run that damage stat by me one more time?
It's a +1 magic sword, and it does 2d4 psychic damage.
Is that in addition to the
To the
usual stuff?
yes, that it does like the normal slashing damage plus 2d4 for psychic damage.
So your stabbing damage and the psychic. Okay.
Mhm. You
Interesting.
didn't replace the magic of the sword, like the damage of the sword by itself. He just added on an additional ability to it, so to speak. It is
Alright. Sweet.
Yep, it is a unique thing that my players do for their most devoted subjects. But since you literally are the only people that talk to him and don't beat him up, he likes you guys.
We can fix that.
You want to beat him up?
No! I'm
He
saying we
should move
could.
to our future village.
Sure, if you want.
Yeah!
It's-
He'll only get light beatings there.
oh my god.
Where's our taxes, Gil?
Where my money? Psh, where my money? Psh,
Jesus Christ.
where my fucking money?
Jesus.
You didn't properly fill out your W-2.
Jesus Christ.
Oh, we're terrible people.
You are!
Oh my gosh.
And anyway, as you begin to start leaving, Amelia, the guild leader, sends Deshai a mission. A message. Why did I say mission? Jesus Christ, me.
It's a message mission.
It's a message.
Missions are what she usually sends us, right?
A message with a mission.
Kind of, actually. And she says, Crescent, I need you to report to the guild as immediately as possible. I have some news for you all. Bring your friends as well, if possible.
Oh, snap.
Oh, okay. We're in town anyway, so I'll be quick.
Diddle-diddle-dee.
Doo-doo.
Yep, to the Batmobile!
Meanwhile, at stately Wayne Manor,
Yes, you appear right in front of the guild leader, and she tells you, well, hello everyone. I hope you all had somewhat rest given the recent development with children apparently getting out of bed and everything just going straight to hell.
Eh,
We've had worse.
Sounds about right. Anyway, I have some news. A couple days ago, you came to me to ask me. You came here and asked me if I know anything about disappearances, possibly in Twilight Woods. Well, I think I have an update for you, but it's not going to be good.
Hmm.
My best scout,
Twilight Woods is good.
Yes, because Webby's from there. Anyway, my best scout, what is her scout? You would not believe this, but a snake woman. Or at least she continues to tell us she's not a snake, but it's painfully obvious. I hate her emotions, but she's probably our best scout. Anyway, she reported in with this message, and she'll show you a paper, and it reads, I made it to a small town in Westfield, a small cottage. There appears to be a carnival going on. We'll report when more stuff happens. Second message. The carnival appears to be normal, but for some reason it's giving off a strange feel and more people are beginning to watch her. Message 3 as followed. I was completely wrong. It sounds like mostly hectic. I was completely wrong. Something about this carnival's really, really messed up. Send help as much as possible. And that's how the message ends.
Oh.
Right, now one of my scouts is missing. Great.
Sounds fun.
Yes, it does. Amelia just puts her hand in her head in her hand. She's like, "Oh, this is giving me a headache." Guildies, I know this is weird, but I'm gonna authorize a personal mission if you take it. Of course, there will be a reward for you all. 2,000 gold if you're able to do this. I want you to find out whatever the hell this carnival is. Find my best scout, dead or alive, and bring her back if possible. If she's alive, can you bring her back? If not, please bring me back her body if possible. I don't like saying that, but with how things are going crazy, I fear the worst.
Sure.
Nonetheless, I will pay you 2,000 gold for this mission.
Good, we need some extra money. Let's go. Let's go to the carnival, folks.
Kind of
By the
difference.
way, where is?
At least it is not the theater.
It is near Westfall.
Never go to the theater.
It's in Westfall near the Twilight Woods from what her report has said.
Oh, wow.
Okay.
I believe it might be connected to the slave trading Benjamin has told me about.
Interesting.
Well, seems like we've got quite a lot of business in the Twilight Woods, so
Mm-hmm.
that's great.
Gosh, gangs, looks like we have another mystery on our hands.
I'm sorry.
Jinkies!
I hate you guys.
We're going to the Twilight Woods. Webby, you walked out and just went back to the car.
I'm trying. You guys are mean.
Oh, sorry.
Sorry.
I know.
Whenever I think of something bad that happened at the carnival, I'm either think of the cult of Rakdos from Ravnica,
Oh my
or
god.
the clown ghost from Scooby Doo.
I know one of those references, and this is Scooby-Doo Clown Ghost. I didn't know Ravnica had an evil carnival thingy.
Yeah, no, there's a carnival in Ravnica run by devils called the Cult of Rakdos.
Oh god, that sounds
Yikes.
extremely scary and terrible, to be honest. Jesus Christ.
Yeah, that sounds like nightmare fuel.
It does. It really does. But
Take a look at the inside of the book. Like, they actually show them like actual carnivals with demons all over the place.
okay. Anyway. Yeah, I'm just freaked out now. So yes, you guys begin to take a ride. You take a look. It's in the book, Reading Rainbow.
Oh,
Butterfly in the sky.
green rainbow. No!
Okay, so I'm just gonna roll real quick. If you guys would like to talk on your journey, feel free. I'm just gonna roll to see if you guys get an encounter. I'm gonna try.
It's just the go.
I was gonna quickly say I'm gonna roll the way I'm gonna try this. I'm gonna roll a 1d8. If it's a 1 or 2, you get an encounter. Anything above that, you guys are completely fine. It's worth a shot.
Our luck is terrible.
Yep. And I'm just gonna try this out. It's to see if it works. If it seems like it's unbalanced, I'll make it up to a D20 just to be more fair. That way it'll be like 50-50.
It's okay.
But yes, let's just
But-
see.
Yeah, Lucian's gonna just like talk to some people while we're traveling.
God damn it! This is the calendar. Okay. This is how it's gonna work. 1 to 2 combat encounter. A straight 8. It is an encounter, but a good one. Say a merchant, or you find a cool item. Okay. Just kind of wanted it to be more fair, and that's kind of like little saying you're familiar with this because both Jay and Phelps do this too. So I'm pretty much just stealing from them.
Yeah, I getcha.
While you guys talk, I'll set this up real quick.
So just gonna go, a recap because it seems like Lucian doesn't remember anything.
I mean, he did get hit in the head.
Hold on.
Mm-hmm.
So
I demand respect.
I'm just gonna give Lucian a recap of the Twilight Woods, just outside the line of Westfall, people disappearing, and we think it's linked with the slaver trade. But there's also the hags with the slaver trade, and there's also a mysterious man that collected the bodies of the child. I'm also giving a prep up for everyone, and
Yeah.
basically of temporary hit point.
Oh yes.
I
Oh,
wanted to do that before an encounter,
Because I was about to say Webby wasn't listening.
You must.
I am 10 points inspired.
I see.
Human emotion.
Yes, I think I forgot about a lot of this. Or whatever. Probably these head injuries did not help. Well, sounds fabulous. It's perfectly, wonderfully amazing.
Now
yeah.
remember, if we encounter some hellbounds, we need to harvest their hearts. All right, that's extra money. You like money, Lucien? So
I
might
do.
want to remember that. Especially you, Webby. Try not to smash them too hard.
But
Down the heart is fine.
What do we need the hearts for?
Money.
But
Gil needs them,
Gil. Oh, okay.
and also hag brains. Also extra
Yeah.
money.
Can I ask you a question?
Yeah.
So, are we supposed to kill them and take their hearts, or just take their hearts away and they'll be our best friends?
Well,
really stealing
either ones. If you can have the physical heart, I'm fine with it.
I see. So is it okay if our dear battle-loving Webby here decapitates the creatures?
Every creatures can be decapitated. Just don't smash the head of the hags.
No head. So don't smash the head of the hags.
You
But
can
we
decapitate, just
can-
not smash.
And decapitate the hounds,
But don't ruin the heart.
but not the heart.
What
Okay.
if I just tear their heart out with my bare hand?
Sure.
Well,
You can do
you
it
might-
without damaging it.
yes, you might damage it by doing that.
I have heard of a story of, a weird man in a dungeon. He was, just putting his hand through people's body and, removing their hearts. Then they would fall into a deep dungeon of lava.
Yes,
We get the reference.
some kind of weird
Do
chanting
you?
of Kali Ma. Kali Ma.
Yeah.
I think there was some kind of also a tournament like that too. Combat with a bunch of mortal people. Shut up! They can't all be good.
It's amazing.
They can all be winners. That's true.
Combat, but mortal. That's actually way better the second time. The more you think about it.
Yeah. Oh.
Don't have to patronize me.
What are we doing?
I don't know.
Waiting for Fable to set up the encounter.
So I think what we're supposed to do is we're supposed to
Jim-
get the hag hearts and the hellhound brains. Okay.
No, that is backwards.
I need.
It is the hag brains we want because, well, they're intelligent and they know how to, well, reverse this stuff, hopefully. And it's the hearts of the hounds we need. I don't want to know why Gil needs those.
Would anyone?
Ingredients?
Oh, ingredients. Oh, never mind then.
Would
But
It's real simple. You decapitate the hearts and you. I got it. I'm all good, guys.
no. Just decapitate everything that you see. That way it won't damage the brain, it won't damage the heart.
Oh,
Be
God.
a bit more specific. Be a bit more specific.
Wait, what? Oh, sorry.
Webby
Wait.
is now chaotic evil.
Oh, sorry. I just mean decapitate anything that is monstrous and hostile towards us. Don't decapitate people if we can avoid it.
But what if the people are hostile toward? This is all really confusing. I'm just gonna do what I normally do and just decapitate things that are attacking us.
Yes, if they're attacking us, then sure, it's self-defense.
Okay, that's easy.
All right.
It's not confusing.
I need one of you weenies to give me a freaking perception check. Whoever wants to, whoever's on guard or driving.
Who are you calling a weenie? I'm not a weenie.
Oh shit!
Webby's too distracted by the conversation.
Benjamin looks into the sky and sees Fable.
Wait, what, did you get a natural 20?
Yeah.
Holy crap!
I
Damn.
see the DM.
Okay, yes. Miss, fuck's sakes. Dashai and Benjamin, you see, especially you, Benjamin, with your magic eyes, with your special eyes, with your brand.
What do you see with your Genasi eyes, friend?
Oh.
Okay, alright, so Benjamin and Dashai, you see what appears to be a... Oh my god, you're gonna hate me for this one, Pippers.
Go for it.
Okay.
Do it.
Okay. You see what appears to be a flying ball of fuzz being chased by 3 hideous looking dogs? They have the body structure of dogs, but they have like a massive cranium. It almost kind of looks like a butt.
Can I get a visual on both of those, please?
No,
Yeah, please.
no visual for you guys.
Oh,
I'm going.
I'm just imagining that one fuzzy bat from Pokemon, being followed by a bunch of dogs with farting butts for heads.
It's not actually a fart, but it's not actually a butt. It just kind of looks like one to me. It's funny. You see this?
Oh,
Ow.
It's those things.
I said it has like it has a dog-like body, but it is disgusting looking, and it's chasing a ball of fuzz.
That is definitely disgusting looking.
And there's 3 of them chasing it. And yeah, you ready to see what they're chasing?
Sure.
Yes.
Oh my god! I'm just gonna say this. Oh my god, they're gonna hate me.
Do it. Don't lose the suspense and just hold
Yeah.
off like this.
They're chasing this.
Thus.
Do it.
Oh, jeez, that thing's tiny.
They're chasing the Holly fit.
Oh.
Oh no. Oh, how could you, Fable?
I said you were gonna hate me.
Man,
What do you mean?
you weenie.
What do you mean?
At the same time, I feel like aren't those okay? No, I'm not gonna metagame. I'm not gonna metagame.
I rolled random encounter, my guy. I don't know what.
No. No, I'm not trying to be a butt. I'm just trying to think. Are those things fiendish or are they not? I mean, no, I don't know. Whatever.
That's a good question.
Roll me a nature check when you have a chance. But yeah, this is what you see being chased. Also, I was gonna put an elephant, an elephant in the game. It's not even the right name, but you know what? Frick you guys, especially you, Cars. Especially you.
Hollyphant?
Yes, there's actually a story reason for this, but I'll explain after you save her if you want to.
Yeah,
It's fine.
I'm not gonna be it. Is the Hollyphant saying anything?
It appears Hollyphants only speak telepathically, I assume.
Screaming, "Help me!"
Yep, as soon as it sees you guys, it starts running in your direction.
Okay. And then we hear it in our heads, or
Yep, then you hear in your heads a really fast voice saying, actually it speaks Celestial. Which one, how many of you guys speak Celestial?
Oh.
I do.
I don't, but I'm supposed to understand language in my head. So I mean,
Tasha, do you speak Celestial as well? I think that was the thing with you.
Yeah, I do.
Okay, you hear a really quick voice basically saying, please help, 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 help! These ugly kids are to eat me! Help!
Illusions, it's a guy kind of tear off from the wagon, or from the pimpin' wagon.
The pimpin'
Like-
wagon.
It's like,
Pimpin' wagon to the rescue!
what the?
if we have like a little spot to shoot from the wagon. Can I have Can I see something?
Mm-hmm. You can. Put your tokens right about here.
where?
We're at.
Give me a second. There you go.
Okay.
My thing's acting a bit slow, so forgive me.
How could you?
But yes, right here. Right, yeah.
Can I just use a firebolt through that little thing because I'm
Yep. Roll me a good attack.
Can I do one
Can
as
I
well?
also-
Mm.
Me
Yeah.
too. Can I
Yeah.
do one too?
Yes.
And Eldritch Blasts.
Yes, you are able to. Everyone who doesn't speak Celestial, what you essentially hear is beautiful chime bells in your head.
And the occasional.
Oh my God.
He tried so hard, but it sounded like a raspberry the first time. Okay, okay, 13 will miss. Will just miss, sadly. 24 will hit. Lucky for you, Dashai, 14 will hit.
Yay!
No, I'm sorry. What were you gonna say, Peppers?
Do I get sneak attack damage?
Yes, they did not know you were there, but they're more focused on the poor Canelli fin. I mean, the Holly fin.
I don't mean to be that kind of person,
Mhm.
but they really not notice the pimpin' carriage with the lights
All right.
and just the colors. I don't want to be mean to Pippers. I'm just like, he made us a pimpin' carriage.
Fine, I'll make a perception check for them.
I mean, I know they are focused on their hunt.
Okay. Two of them notice, and one got out of 4. I'm pretty sure he's more interested in his hunt than anything.
Okay.
Which
Sorry,
one,
Pit. Sorry.
Which one got the 4?
This one, the one in the middle.
I shoot him.
Okay.
I guess we didn't declare.
You didn't clarify, no. I'm sorry. Cars had to be a
Technically, I
mini
could
pants.
just- technically, I could just do an insightful fighting as a bonus action first. Which
If
I
you
feel
wanted to.
maybe Pippers would. Yeah, I'll do
Alright.
that.
Alright, so who hit what exactly?
I went for the one on the left.
This
Yeah, I'm gonna
Yeah.
do insightful fighting on him too.
Webby is not going to hit anything because she's still too confused about what to decapitate and what not to.
it got a 4. So yeah,
I'll take a no attack instead of disadvantage on initiative.
Yeah,
okay.
Lucian's going to
Mhm.
is going to fire at kind of seeing where everyone else is attacking. It's going to try to go for the ones that aren't being attacked as much. So probably these two right here.
Okay. Just wait for a second. 9 minus 15 as well. And this one is now, the one on the left is now shiny due to the special ability of Guiding Bolt.
Oh, so Pippers would have advantage on that one.
Mm-hmm.
Or me, or whatever.
Or whoever wants to hit it, yep. So I'll just add Pippers a sneak attack to it as well.
Okay.
So I just read a Lightning Bolt special ability. And you said you're going to hit the ones that are not being hit. Alright, so this one?
Yeah. Yeah, going after. Yeah, whichever ones weren't being attacked.
Alright.
Basically, I'm trying to throw all of them off balance.
Okay. And with that, I need you all to roll me the good initiative, please. And Webby, because apparently you're confused, let me know if you want to roll initiative or not.
I will roll initiative, but I will roll at disadvantage.
Okay, if you wanna be that person, go for it.
Oh man.
I'll change it to.
I mean, not bad. Not bad.
Yep, it's a 4.
Okay. Oh dear. Okay.
Yeah.
That's just your guy's fault. You shouldn't have
Also-
confused her.
Also, at the same time, I remind you guys, we still have the 10 temporary hit points.
Yes, we do.
Mm-hmm.
Do, which is very, very nice.
Alright. First initiative order. Livia!
Wizard goes first.
Nice.
I'm gonna do a fateful naming, and I'm just gonna bless my friends. So I'm gonna speak Webby's name and bless. Well, Lucian doesn't want my blessing, so I'm gonna do myself, Webby, and Benjamin, because I mean Pipper's always hit this shit.
You did kind of chuck a book at me.
Yeah.
Sorry, but not that sorry.
You know, that's fair.
That's okay.
Yep. So me, Webby, and Benjamin.
Right?
I'm sorry, I'm so good at hitting things. I pretty much always have advantage no matter what I do.
Oh my god. Alright, I'm gonna give you guys a blue mark.
Blue mark of death. Oh wait, no.
That's the plus about being a kobold, is that pack tactics, and Inquisitive Rogue actually helped it so much.
Alright, Mr. Pippers, it's your turn!
Alright.
Mr. Pippers.
Let's see. I actually have a bonus action now because Inquisitive. Shit. I did not prepare my spells. Nothing would actually help on this. I'm just gonna shoot. I'm just gonna shoot that. I'm gonna shoot that stained guy again.
Okay. That's when the song Orchilles starts playing in the background.
Or actually, hold on. Finally, if I did it right here, I'd only get 2 of them.
Let's start.
That's not worth. That's not worth it then. I was gonna say grease spell would be another one to do, but that might not be a lot. Okay, dirt bow.
Mm-hmm.
26.
That will definitely hit.
Damn.
Jeez.
24 points of damage.
Nice, my guy.
That's a lot of damage.
All right, someone put up that flex tape on this boy. Anything else you'd like to do, Mr. Pippas? Or can do, that is.
There's. I could just do insightful fighting, but I've already done it, so then like nothing more I can do.
Okay. That's an initiative order, Dusty Shy.
I'm gonna. Let's see. If I can move up to it. Gonna fly towards it, grab its face, and do explosion.
Explosion.
No, I do not do explosion. Damn it.
Aww. That would have been perfect.
Right.
Oh yes, music.
Alrighty. Next in the order is Sir Benjamin III, Esquire.
He's a lawyer now.
He's a lord now, yes.
Right?
I don't know, you told me he went to law school.
Law school.
Benjamin will approach the nearest one, draw his sword.
Mm-hmm.
Max Bane. That's great.
I love it. That will hit.
Nice.
That's sneak too.
Alright, for 11 points of damage on the first hit.
Number 2.
That will definitely hit, my guy.
Damn.
How do you want to do it?
Oh, you didn't add a +1 to the damage rolls.
Oh yeah, right.
Well, nonetheless, Benjamin, how do you want to kill this one?
That will. Benjamin will just charge up, draw his sword, and in one fluid motion just decapitate it.
Ooh, nice. Very nice.
See, maybe that's how you do it.
It's like,
Maybe he's taking notes.
I'm gonna be so screwed if I roll this.
You gotta roll to see if you Webby knows. Oh no.
Like, no, like on the how do you want to do this? Like it'll be one of the things we're supposed to keep apart, and I'll like flip a coin.
Oh no.
No!
Not to or something.
Oh god.
Oh, God.
We'll be like, Webby, no!
Anything
I'm
else
not
you...
entirely sure she knows what decapitate means. It's a big word.
Head
Head?
teriyaki.
Benjamin, anything else you'd like to do is at the end of your turn.
Ruin their chances of wearing hats in the future? Take a little off the top?
I'm not sure if I still have enough movement to get to another one. Could I do that and then still use my bonus action?
Uh-huh.
Do it.
Right, and bonus unarmed attack on this boy on the left.
Alrighty, go for it.
Big hit.
That will hit.
Yeah.
Should have blessed Dust Shy.
On your hand... yeah, alright. So, nice. 6 points of damage to this boy. Nice. And I believe that is your end of your turn. That was 2 attacks and a bonus action.
Run, elephant, run.
Anything else you'd like to do, Benjamin? No, that's it. I mean, I don't think there's anything else he can do.
Yeah, I think that's all I can do.
Alrighty.
He stabbed and bonus action punched.
Tiny Connelly Finn is gonna run.
I mean, unless he wants to spend a key point to flurry of blows.
She's gonna run over here and basically yell out and telepathically say, "Hide me! Hide me! Hide me! Hide me! Hide me!" That's pretty much what she says.
Okay.
That's the end of her turn. Ooh, monster number 1700.
And 1.
I hate how everything's lagging. Son of a bitch. Alright. It's gonna make an attack against you, Benji. Let's see. Makes 2 attacks. Okay. It's gonna make 1 bite attack against you. Wow. Okay.
Did it fail?
Does a 24 hit?
Ooh!
Yep.
Alright, so you take 7 points of bludgeoning damage.
That's a mighty blow.
Yep, next thing is gonna try to make an attack with its hooves.
Wait, it has hooves?
Yes, it has hooves. Did you not see the picture, Mr. Lucy?
I thought those were just deformed paws.
No, they're
They have
hooves.
hooves.
Look, check it out. Hooves. Actual hooves.
Oh god, that is so disturbingly gross.
Out
Okay.
Out of curiosity, are they also mocking when they hear sound of us getting hurt? Are they mocking us?
Yes.
Because that's something they do. They mimic the sounds of people getting hurt to laugh at you. They're horrible.
Dicks!
Also, does anyone... Also, what... The thing is... Does anyone here speak Abyssal?
Abyssal?
Yes, Abyssal. I know it's a out there language, but I'm just curious.
Nope, I do not.
I speak thieves' cat.
They basically...
I can't understand them.
They laugh at you, Pippers, and thieves can't. They don't know thieves can't.
Bastard.
But no, then you guys don't understand what they're saying, but as soon as it does hit you, Benji does laugh at you. But does a 16 hit you?
Son of a butt.
Nope.
Okay, then you just take 7 points of piercing, you're good.
Glad we got Benji those defensive bracers.
Next in the initiative order, Mr. Lucy.
My turn?
Mm-hmm.
Let's see. Oh. Wow, that's a lot of distance. But it's no problem for me. Lucian's going to, like, not like super hard, but kind of kick the door open of the carriage, stepping out,
Somebody
drawing his guns, and firing 2 Eldritch Blasts. Oh. Yeah. Okay. Oh. Oh.
If only you had a D4 to add.
I'd have to roll a 4 in order to hit, or a 3 or 4 to hit.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, but it's a free roll, though.
Yeah, it's true. Lucian's is like, well, yeah, fuck that. He's gonna draw his sword and just yell, just kind of draw his sword, put on his mask, just go and yelling, "Ah!" Just run up, and then it's going to what can I do as a bonus action?
Bardic Inspiration?
Yeah, I can't. I could do that. I don't want to act. I want to try to hold on to this if I can.
That's fair.
So far, everyone else is hitting better than I am, so I think we're okay.
Mm-hmm.
I guess he'll just act as a distraction.
Okay.
So.
Alrighty. Next one in the initiative, Webigail.
Oh,
Webby is going to.
Oh yeah, by the way, guys.
Sweet.
By the way, guys, this stream is sponsored by Raid Shadow Legends. That shit is everywhere, and I hate it.
No, it's not
And
everywhere.
don't forget Arknights.
Yes.
Right now, it's either Raid Shadow Legends or Mike Bloomberg.
Or Audible.
It's the two
I-
billionaires.
I like
For me,
Audible.
For me, every ad for the last 2 weeks has been Arknights. No matter what it is, it's Arknights. I'm like, am I that much of a weeaboo? What the hell?
The answer is yes. It is unequivocally yes.
All right, Webby, who are you hitting?
The one that's in front of me.
All right, a 19 will definitely hit.
And I raged during my run.
Okay.
Ooh. Raging Webby.
So you pretty much said I would like to pop a rage.
Oh
Pop.
shit!
Papa Rage.
Pop a rage, you butt.
So,
Papa DM.
with the grind in, it's 18 and 2 for rage, so 20.
Okay.
And then my second attack will be with the murderer of salads.
Oh, not the salad murderer.
D4.
And it was reckless, so
Oh.
Yeah, say it beforehand, just to be fair.
I thought I said both attacks were gonna be reckless.
That must have been on my part.
I
Then.
mean, no, that's fine. I'll roll a bless if you didn't hear it. We'll be fair.
My bliss are so useless, guys.
No, they're a good. They're a good
So,
backup.
that will just miss, sadly.
Just missed. Okay, so that's it.
Everything.
Okay. Alrighties. Next in the initiative order, Papa DM number 3. I don't know. Fucking. Dang Ethan with that joke. Alright, 2 attacks against you, Webby. 1 a bite. An 11 will miss. Second, a hoof attack. A 22 will hit. I believe a 22 to hit.
Yeah.
Alright, for 8 damage, reduced to 4 because of your rage. It still laughs at the fact that it pained you, even though it's not that good of a pain.
Did Webby ever get kicked by hooves on her farm when she was younger?
She doesn't want to talk.
Let me tell you about all the times I've been bitten by horses.
Oh,
Really?
Oh dear.
oh, that sounds bad.
That's rough, buddy. It
Let's
is.
just say Webby has a colorful past.
Colorful to say the least.
Alrighty.
Nobody remember the ghost oxen?
Oh yes, remember.
Alrighty, Olivia, your turn.
Magic missile at level 3.
Level 3.
Alright, I believe that is 5 bullets. Sorry, not bullets, 5
Yes.
thingies. Who are you hitting?
So, well, I mean, one of the two. The one
5
close to
misses.
Benjamin.
Okay. I mean, technically they're both close to Benjamin.
The
What?
closest.
Okay, I gotcha.
So 1,
Mhm.
3, 4, 5.
Okay, for a total of 8.
Nice. So we got 7, so 14, 19 damage.
Nice, Liv.
That's a good solid hit.
And bonus action. Telepathically talk to the elephant thing and say like, stop with the bell sound in my head. But technically, I'm supposed to understand the elephant now when it answers me.
All she says when she replies is hide me.
Well, hide!
So hide on her turn.
I'm just gonna push her like behind me.
Okay. Mr. Peppers, the elephant in the room is hiding. What are you gonna do?
Don't mention it. Don't mention it.
I do want to know this here. Remember where I found the personality quirk for your sheep,
Yes.
right?
Yes.
I also have pet personality quirks for these guys.
These guys are ugly.
You want to know what they are out of curiosity?
What?
Although I look grotesque, I actually like dressing up and often wear bows, hats, and other accessories. I am not evil, I swear, but sometimes I do play with my food. It's not torture; it's just teaching me sounds to mimic later. Some or sometimes when I make specific sounds, I just make silly fart noises and chirps. I like to steal garbage and make nests out of it. I am terrified of gnolls, and I love crushing a person's windpipe between my jaws or their head beneath my hooves. It's so much fun.
Holy
Wow.
shit!
It's like a squeaky toy.
Jesus Christ.
My god!
Anyway, I don't have to insightful fight. I got pack tactics now.
Mhm.
Going to short both. Actually, no. I'm gonna help my party here. Oh shit! Stupid control button and scroll button.
So we're Pipper's pack?
You're not. I hate you. Anyway, so I am going to cast my favorite spell,
Grease.
Grace,
Yeah.
and I'm gonna cast it like. Is it okay if I make the score?
Yeah, go for it.
You know when Pippers does that, Livia needs to be like next in turn, or like she's holding her turn for Pippers to cast Grease, and then she casts Lightning. And it's Grease Lightning.
Hoo 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 hoo.
I'm physically hurt. Ow. Anyway, so these guys need to make dexterity saves. I don't remember if they're good at dexterity or not.
I like how Liv's getting the references now, but sadly they hurt her.
Well,
Oh, they hurt me so.
kind of wanted to lightning Lucian also.
Oh,
So,
I am sorry. It was that bad. Oh my gosh.
so I will say the DC to beat will be 14.
Don't worry, they rolled a 10 and a 9. They failed.
Oof.
They are both prone,
Mm-hmm.
and that is the end of my turn.
Alrighty. Dusty Shy, your turn.
I'm gonna. Alright, I'll move up. Move this way. And hit him with my hammer.
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 Hammer down.
Jesus.
Jeez. You didn't even need the advantage for that.
Holy shit!
You almost got 220s. Wow.
Damn!
She put all her strength into that one, apparently.
Fire. Alright. For 27 points of damage! Holy crap, Dusty Shy.
Murder.
Murder. To
It
the
is looking
highest
very, very bloody right now. Alright, anything else you would like to do?
That will be it.
Alrighty.
Murder more!
Benji, you beautiful soul that went to law school, what are you gonna do?
Alright, first attack the one on the left.
Mm-hmm.
And it is. Oh, I was going to say it is at advantage, but.
Well, I've still got a bless on, don't I?
Yup.
Yep.
You need to roll a straight for my guy.
Oh, maybe I should have given you some bardic inspiration. Sorry.
Oh well.
Since you were hitting so good.
Let's try attack number 2.
There you
That's
go.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
That'll definitely hit. Roll me that good damage, but I'm pretty sure you'll kill it no matter what you do. Yes! How do you want to do it?
Alright, while it's distracted with Dusk Shy, I just take my sword and stab it in the flank.
Alright. It's been stabbed in the butt. Got it. Anything else you would like to do?
Yep, I will do my bonus unarmed on the remaining one, and I'm gonna spend a key point for Flurry of Blows, so that's 2 attacks.
Alrighty, my good sir, go for it. 21 will hit. 26 will definitely hit.
Nice. Holy shit.
Did I even have to cast this grease spell? Holy shit.
Not really,
Damn.
it seems.
Ignore the sneak damage.
For 5.
Well, thing is, you never would have known. I mean,
Yeah, no.
15. I believe that's
Damn.
correct map. So 15 points of damage. This boy is still up.
really?
He hasn't really been hit that much, to be honest.
Oh, that's true. My blasts missed.
I mean, Lucian and Webby have attacks before he gets back up. So he's so and you have advantage.
True.
Let-
You don't even have to do you don't even have to do reckless.
That's the initiative order. The Canelli Hollyphant thingy is gonna hide behind Livia, because it's stealed.
Oh, you scared.
And is now using her as a meat shield.
It's stealed. Anyway, Lucian, your turn!
Alright. I'm gonna try to stab this thing.
Go for it! You have advantage due to the fact that it is prone.
Oh, good thing.
22 will hit.
Oh, whoops, I forgot to turn on my dueling. So, 11 damage.
11 points of damage to its body. Its beautiful body.
I just like to wear bow ties and silly hats.
Alrighty. You have one more attack. Wait, no, you don't. Never mind. I'm a
Not
dummy.
yet.
Alrighty.
yet.
Alrighty. Webbertail. Webbertail. What are you doing?
I am hitting the one in front of me. Is it still prone?
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
Yep.
Okay, so I don't need to reckless, so that's fine.
Finish it fast. Finish it fast.
Finish him.
Ew.
I'm gonna be honest. I was gonna be honest. I was just gonna say you didn't have to roll for damage. How do you want to do it?
Well, because she's confused as hell about decapitation, she's just gonna chop all 4 of its legs off.
Oh my god. Oh! Okay.
Okay,
That's fine.
this Webby cuts
then-
off the legs.
And then just stab the living shit out of it.
What? Lucian's like trying to shield himself and blood. Like, Webby, no, oh, Webby, no, stop it, stop,
Rage stab.
I cover the Hollyphant's eyes.
whoa.
I'm not gonna lie, I feel like that grease spell was no help whatsoever.
Oh, no, you gave Webby a chance to finish it.
Okay, and with that, you all have solved my random encounter puzzle.
Not really much of a puzzle, but okay.
I'm always gonna say that because of the adventure zone. Cards. We're not all freaking CR nerds.
Hey, then,
What?
Get out of here, you
Not the
nerd.
only one.
Yeah. I mean, apparently I'm the fake D&D fan because I listen to Critical Role. So
Hey, I listen to Critical Role too.
You
Man.
fakers.
Sing.
Little saying.
at the same time, I did tell Fable that he solved my Rust monster puzzle today.
I found you, you faker.
Not even good enough to be my fake. Oh my
I'll show
God.
you a faker.
Oh, you don't even get the joke, Christ.
No.
Or the reference.
I know.
Sonic Adventures 2 with Shadow.
Oh, okay.
Oh!
I found
Damn.
you, you faker.
Right.
Yeah, that very good dialogues, man.
the best, simply the best dialogue.
Hey, watch out! Whoa!
Whoa!
Compared to a lot of the newer stuff, I'll take that to the new stuff. Leave me alone. Anyway,
What are you talking about? The Sonic movie's good. So
game-wise, you bought the movie's good. Yes. Anyway.
what are you talking about? Sonic's Forces was amazing.
Oh my god. God damn it.
I vomited a little.
Anyway, I do have to ask one question. Maybe since we're gonna be talking to the Hollyphant, maybe we should get the music.
Oh yes. I got that.
Yep. Anyway, so this is your new friend, Holly Elephant.
What?
I don't know.
Yeah,
Shut up.
It's been a while. It's been too long. We needed another new friend.
Yes.
Peppers, get your kidnapping bag.
Yeah, got it already.
Anyway, I'm gonna mute myself real quick because I hear the ambulance. The police are after me.
I'll
Oh,
find out.
No.
Oh God, it's the popo.
they're after my kidnapping bag.
If I can, it reminds me of this one time me and Lil Slim were playing Dark Souls 3, where we're in this dungeon. We hit the police go by, and I think Lil Slim made a joke saying something like, "What are the police after you?" The invader was literally named the fucking police, and he killed both of us. It was so stupid. It was so perfect. He really invaded us, and he killed both of us. It was terrible.
If you're playing Dark Souls and the people when the people invade you, they have to use an item that they have to farm for. And the best thing to do is just run off a cliff and kill yourself. because they waste their item because you die without them, and so they don't get anything for invading you.
Yeah, I do that all the time. It's hilarious.
Oh my god. But yeah, so
That's one way. That's one way to do it. Yeah.
that was hilarious, honestly, that moment in time. It was so beautifully perfect in time. But yes, anyway, for those of you that understand Celestial, and apparently Livia, who whenever she commits soul mind, she instantly gets tongues, pretty much.
Yeah,
Yes.
as long as it's telepathic.
Mhm.
My stuff is just useless.
There.
You can speak this language anyway, so who cares?
Yeah, it's true.
Anyway, so her name is Mimi, the Hollyphant.
At least I'm still useful for reading stupid.
Damn it. She just needs to say thank you so much for saving me. I got lost, and then these crazy and these ugly things started chasing me. I'm pretty sure one of them was saying some really mean things, but I didn't understand it. But nonetheless, thank you.
Would Pippers know what these things are?
That one's a bit of a stretch, but you can try to roll me a nature check.
Lucian's is gonna kind of like poke it gently.
Or a religion check. Possibly religion, more of anything.
Yeah, Lucian's is gonna just kind of be poking at it and just talking
my-
celestial.
My nature and religion are the exact same, actually.
Oh, really? Oh,
Yeah.
Same modifier, yeah.
interesting. Okay. Yeah, we'll
Yeah,
go with the
It's
nature.
It's an intelligence-based stat.
Mhm.
So.
Okay, we'll go with the nature one yet. Peppers, do you think you've heard stories about these creatures? You think you might have. They appear to be friends to mostly devout clerics and or paladins, and sometimes they appear to help children when they are sad. They are known as Hollyphants.
I wasn't talking about him. I was talking about the other guys.
Oh, wow! Be more specific then.
Yeah, the one we. Sorry. I was more focused on like the things we just brutally killed.
Wow, and I got so happy about Mimi.
I'm sorry.
And frick you, Peppers.
I'm sorry.
It's okay. These creatures are.
There. That was for Livia.
Oh, nice.
What is she doing?
I mean, she was the one who got the info on the Hollyphant. Let's just say.
Okay, yes, that'll make me feel better.
Yes.
I feel like I interrupted you. You finish. I'm sorry.
No, they're pretty much yes. They pretty much appear to children in need and help children out whenever they're sad. They're essentially like the imaginary friend who's real. Also, Karst, whenever you poke Mimi, she just kind of lets out a small giggle.
Lucian's just, again, just kind of keep poking at it as he's talking to it, and Celestine's like, What are you? Some type of puny petite pachyderm?
Well, mister, if you can stop poking me, I will tell you. My name is Mimi, the Hollyfin. I came here because I'm looking for someone named Dushai. But then
Hey.
Lucian says,
Livia, like,
oh, sorry, Livia, go ahead.
Livia just, because Livia was hiding the Hollyphant, she just kind of pushed the Hollyphant away from her in the direction of Dushai. Kind of sad.
I'm gonna look at Mimi and be like, or say out loud like, well, she was right. I was not expecting this.
I told you.
They never expect the Spanish Inquisition.
Oh, yeah,
Get out of
Peppers, to answer your question, yes. You sadly have seen some in the swamps before. I cannot pronounce their name, but these things are nasty creatures. They have been known to... They enjoy torturing and hunting... Well, they enjoy bullying and hunting smaller animals and sometimes creatures just for the hell of it. At one time, your boss tried to make you catch one, like sent off a small group of kobolds to catch one. They came back, but a lot worse for wear, if anything. They were lucky enough to even get away in the first place. But because...
What I know about their very specific nature. I'm sorry.
I was just going to quickly say, their very specific nature is they are pretty much the bullies of the animal world, and they are monstrosities.
I would like, yeah, maybe you're pretty lucky. Those Lacrota guys, they usually like to play with their food, torture it, crush your windpipe, and crush your skull, and a few other things. But it's okay, like, it did happen. All the while, they try to mimic the sounds of your scream and agony and laugh about it, like they did to so many of my friends. But it's okay. It's not like I have anything. It's not like I have bad memories about him or anything.
Okay.
Peppers is in the corner crying, and Olivia just joins him. Apparently.
Yeah.
Well, nonetheless, hi everyone. Again, I'm Mimi. What are all your names? Again, everyone can hear them. The only problem is, it isn't celestial, so the ones that can't understand it do hear ringing bells.
Okay.
Eventually, Livia hears ringing bells again.
Mm-hmm.
She's just, nah.
She can't speak telepathically, and sadly, all they can speak is celestial.
Doesn't telepathy mean that they can actually talk, like they can communicate their thoughts to other species?
Yeah, but when I talk telepathically to something, I give them the ability to talk telepathically, and then I can understand them. But it lasts for, like a bonus action.
6 seconds.
I'll just say, for convenience sake, after a little bit, she will be able to speak common for all of you.
I bet I just translate it for them because it'll be funny.
Sure, if you want to.
Lucian can help translate too.
Okay. But yes, she says, Mimi says, yes, I may be small, but I am here to help you free the children's souls, if possible.
That's good. We
So-
brought the chest with us.
Sounds a little too convenient if you ask me.
Well, I was informed about this, so it's not convenient. Or, it is convenient, but I mean, it's not suspicious.
I don't know, I find it very
What?
suspicious.
Oh yeah, it does say You don't need to understand the same language. Communicate telepathically. That's something even I didn't know about.
And now you know. And knowing's half the battle.
Da-da.
G.I.
It also
Joe.
it also makes sense because otherwise, like, if nobody has the ability to speak Celestial in Descent into Avernus, like, why does anyone give a shit about Lulu?
Because she's adorable and they can all die if they don't care about her.
They
So
blame
Minerva.
Minerva.
Basically, like, Olivia can't read stupid, but she can always understand stupid. Telepathically.
Oh my god.
Well, I
It's
know.
the white
Speaking of
devil.
cats, I'm gonna give my cat his pain.
she says, Mimi will say, I know it seems really strange and everything, but I promise you I am 100% here to help. Every time you are to free one of the children's souls, I am going to deliver them back to a safe spot. Again, sorry I got completely lost and was chased by those monsters, and it was scary.
It's all good. I mean, you found us, so. Yay!
Yeah, I mean, on the plus side, it's not like they grabbed you and spent several hours
Pepper, stop
torturing
it!
you. Pepper!
That's how he picks up Peppers and shakes him. Stop it!
Well,
Not just Pippas. He has issues.
I can tell. Not to be rude, but should we get going now?
Yeah, I'll show you where the chest is of the souls if you want to examine them or anything in the wagon.
Kitty.
Cat.
I'm sorry. I'm going around and she's hungry.
Speaking of which, I have to feed my cats too.
Alright, let's take like a 5-minute break because everyone has to feed their cats
I
apparently.
don't need to, but it's just because I was going around.
I need to, or else my cat starts
She
getting
thinks
louder
it's
and louder.
feeding time.
Okay, so yeah, we'll just continue on while you guys do that thingy.
Yeah, that's fine.
Yep, Mimi the Hollyphant.
Then I'll feed them now.
Oh, by the way, Mimi is, even though the description shows him off, Mimi is a pink Hollyphant. A really pink and fluffy one. I was going to draw her, but due to the fact my drawing tablet is, well, kaput, I can't, so NetSuite does.
Kaputski. Sorry.
I mean, I know I don't have to, but I really want to because I love Hollyphants a lot, but fucking tablet, why do you have to die on me? Whatever, NetSuite. Hopefully.
I mean, like, some parts I kind of want. I'm hoping that you're enjoying. I'm glad that you enjoy Hollyphants, and I would love to run Descent into Avernus for you with Lulu. But there's a part of me that is afraid you will find out about some stuff that happens dealing with Lulu that you would absolutely hate.
I don't want to hate her. I want to love her forever.
She does. She is sweet and innocent throughout the entire time, but I will say some people in Avernus will help you as long as you brutally murder Lulu in front of them.
Okay, first.
Oh God!
Okay. First off, tell me their names, their address, who made them, so I can brutally murder them and their family.
One of them is Arkin the Cruel.
Okay. First off, he's dead in my world. He got 8.
You got AIDS?
Technically, all you have to do is murder someone of good nature in front of him, and then he'll convince Tiamat to help you.
Alright, so we murder him, because he's actually secretly good. Alright, got it. Boom, let's slap this boy.
But at the same time, it also uses Lulu as a specific example.
Damn.
Alright, now I'm about to destroy this boy.
Cheeks.
Yep, we're about to slap this.
I mean, he does have the hand of Vecna.
Alright, so hear me out. I don't care, I'm about to slap his cheeks. I didn't say that right. I'm about to clap his cheeks.
I don't think Joe. I can't pronounce his last name,
Mm-hmm.
but I don't think he's dummy thick. I'm sorry.
He doesn't have to be dummy thick. I'm about to do whatever the fuck I want to that dude's ass. That's all I'm saying. Because I am angry and I hate when people do this kind of thing.
Damn.
I'm sorry.
It's fine, Kyle. You didn't write it.
Repent.
You didn't write
You know,
it.
saddest part is you know I would do that.
I know, Kyle, because you like writing dark stories, and I hate dark stories.
Well, for one, I knew it's like when you guys were fighting Dern, I knew that you wouldn't do it, but he wanted you to kill the children especially.
I know.
And so I knew for a fact you wouldn't do that. I know you guys for a fact.
I know.
But
I'm an idiot.
Bad guys are going to bad guy.
True.
But yeah, alrighty. So as you just continue down the road with Mimi the Hollyphant, checking out the children, she will probably saying something like, "Oh dear, it's actually worse. It's actually a lot worse than I thought it was. But the good news is, it seems 2 of them are free, though. And lucky for us, one of my friends, a much more skilled person than me, was able to return their soul peacefully."
Yep.
Can I ask you a question?
Yes.
Are the children do we actually audibly hear the children in the dolls still?
You do, yes.
Ooh.
That's a long ride.
Except when
Are they
mhm.
Are they still sounding very scared?
No, they're actually sounding a bit happy now that they're free from the hag, and the fact that Mimi's here, it kind of soothes them down. I imagine Hollyphants have this aura about them that's essentially an aura of friendship and helping calmness. At least that's how it is in my head. Leave me alone.
They're like calm emotion constantly on kids.
Essentially, yes.
Makes sense to me.
That's
I mean, they have an aura to them.
Mhm.
So
They're essentially if Serena was an elephant, in my opinion. Guys would get that reference, and so would a lot of other people in the damn game. Oh dear. And yes, they are calming down a lot, so you don't have to worry about them crying or being scared.
Okay.
So as you guys continue, I'm gonna roll one.
There's nothing worse than crying kids.
Jesus Christ.
Ugh.
So a couple days have passed. I want to say about 4 days have passed since you met Mimi. And let me just roll again to see if another encounter happens.
Please no.
Please no at the same time.
please, yes.
Okay, good. You guys are good. You guys are good. Don't worry
Oh,
about it.
barely.
I'll probably ask one of you guys to roll later if I'm going to keep rolling the 2 just because I feel like it's my fault.
I was gonna say do all encounters tonight because Webby ain't ready for the shit that she might run into.
No, bad Webby. I don't want a non-stop battle encounter. I feel like you guys will get bored and I'll get bored. But anyway.
But yeah.
Your mom will get bored.
You can't run into Webby's hometown next week because I won't be here. Yeah.
Oh no.
Damn it, Webby.
That's sadness.
That is sadness.
Okay, we'll have to run into it on the way back from killing things.
Webby secretly from the sunless roads. Oh my
Oh
god.
shit.
Yes, anyway, yes, so a couple days have passed, nothing's going on, you guys enjoy each other's company, talk about whatever it is that you want. As you continue.
Yeah, takes care to motivate everyone every single day.
Remember, if you want to talk about anything specific, do it now. Or talk about Benjamin's past, where apparently he's destructively bisexual? Or, how was that one term again?
A disaster bisexual.
Okay. Okay, just want to. I don't remember the exact term you used, Benji. So forgive me, but it wasn't correct.
I'm pretty sure it was disaster bisexual.
Yep.
Okay.
That was the one.
Alright, good.
The wall. Wow.
Oh my god. But yes, as you guys continue, talk about whatever you'd like. Or if not, I'll just do a timestamp. I don't know.
Before we go to our first destination, I would like to stop somewhere.
Me, do you by any
Woods.
chance know a Hollyphant by the name of Lancelot?
Lancelot.
And we traveled really far in one day.
In 4 days! 4 days, Cars!
4
4! 4!
Benjamin has like connections everywhere.
Apparently.
Lucian's just gonna kind of look at everyone. It's like, so we should probably prepare ourselves to deal with these hags whenever we find them. Does anyone know about the Twilight Woods at all? Has anyone been there?
I've
Nope.
been there.
Okay.
I just did a cat. Sorry to interrupt. I was messing with a spray bottle. I accidentally sprayed it and I ran away from it. I just freaking did a cat. What the fuck's wrong with me?
You are a cat.
Apparently, please continue.
Okay. So no one has any information about the Twilight Woods that might be beneficial to traversing through it.
Nope.
I mean, I've been there once.
Never been there.
Once. What is there anything you can tell us about it?
The area I was in was a beautiful place. There's the temple of my goddess.
Mm-hmm.
Lots of glowing, but that might not be the case this time.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe I should go visit that temple before, since we'll be in that area.
Maybe if we can. So alright, so nothing else useful.
You never know, the temple might help us some way.
Possibly, yes.
Was
So
Webby's hometown in the Twilight Woods, or was it near the Twilight?
It is near the Twilight Woods. It is between the border of the
okay.
Twilight Woods, and I remember you said she grew up on the farm / small boating area. I mean, port town.
Yeah.
So
I'm just trying to see if Webby would actually about the Twilight Woods or not.
So
Peppers,
well,
give me a perception check, please. Sorry, Cars, please continue.
this I wish to have a little bit more information about the place before we head into it. Blind, possibly heading into the Hague's home turf. Man, that is some heavy downpour of rain outside.
I know, right? That's why I can't see shit.
It's like I'm casting create water for Webby to wash her hands.
Sorry. I gave my pain meds to my cat and I was washing my hands. I forgot to mute.
Oh,
It's okay.
so,
Poor kitties.
He had 6 teeth removed along with his ear infections, so
ouch.
he's kind of just been stoned.
Man, what did he do? Bite chew on a rock?
No, he's old.
Oh,
It's
okay.
Decay.
Okay.
Even with brushing his teeth, he's still.
Gingivitis.
Nope, gums are super healthy, just shitty teeth.
Oh, okay.
Darn it, Livia, why?
So, yeah. So, Lucian's is gonna kind of look at everyone's like, well, does anyone know if anyone else lives in these woods? Or do we need to worry about any more possible adversaries, or are there, I don't know, people that we do not have to worry about and kill?
Well, there was that one old guy we heard about that was taking care of the bodies, that was collecting them.
Yes, I still not trust that guy. It sounds very weird.
You're really
Well,
weird.
considering that the hags were not liking him, I believe he's probably doing something good, you know?
I guess, well, maybe strange bedfellows, enemy of my enemies. Or well, maybe he might not be an enemy. But I just not like this.
God damn, Webby.
After that last hag we dealt with, I was hoping not to have to deal with any more.
It wasn't that bad.
I couldn't hit her with shit.
I hit her with all my anger.
Well,
Yes.
maybe if you would let me bless you, you know?
I am not resisting. I just don't know why. I just don't know why it does not work. Maybe your weird, your unusual onomancy does not work so well with someone like myself who is good at stringing words together.
So, like, you're blaming me for not being good enough to make my magic work on you?
No, that does not. That does not. I'm just saying that maybe our two magics counteract each other, like opposing forces, like fire.
Like prestidigitation and like, you know, cleaning yourself daily.
Yes, maybe like that.
Ha! He admitted it. He's gross.
Do really? Do you get? Why don't you come closer and sniff me and see how I smell?
Nah, thanks. I can smell you from here.
Yes,
And
I
then
smell it. And I
she
smell
said,
like roses.
Nah, maybe like ones that haven't been taken care of for a long while.
Prestidigitate, rose smell. And some gusting towards your way. See? Roses.
That's when she pulls out her anti-magic crystal that she's been hiding this whole time.
Oh my god.
Livia is curious, and she's gonna cast this on Lucian.
What?
Why are you casting magical marionette?
She wants to try if she can make a spell work on him.
I just target one creature then raises. Well, since it is omnimancy, technically.
No strength to hold me down.
You need to have his name. Yes, as you try to cast your magical marionette, you see the magical strings try to approach him, but they don't connect.
Livia, what are you doing?
Oh, this is so annoying. Oh my
Yeah.
god.
Oh.
If you want to try on anyone else, you can.
You're going to do that. Do the pippers.
You don't even know what she's doing.
Quick.
What is she
Okay.
gonna do?
I don't know. She's playing with her doll, and it's I don't know. It's with these weird strings.
Then she's gonna try this.
Tasha's hideous laughter.
Every time I read the components, I
Favorite
always
spell
think
of
tiny tarts is tiny farts. Like every time my brain switches that, I'm like, God damn it! I know it's not that. It's like stop the
That
brain.
fits so much better with the spell, though.
Exactly.
So do I have to make a save for that?
Yes, you have to make a wisdom save for this one.
Well, at least she's not cast.
And my
Is she
spell
a
DC is
cat?
15.
Shit!
Shit.
You begin to laugh hideously, Lucian.
At least no one casts spells on me!
Livia just has a face of pure bliss. Like, there's the music playing in her head, like, ah. She's just savoring the moment.
This game.
Hey, at least it's not. At least it's not like. At least it's not crazy PvP. This is fine. I know some players aren't okay with super high level PvP.
You know, not to waste a spell slot. I have one question. Would Livia's magical marionette work on Pippers too?
Yes.
But Pippers isn't his real name.
No, it isn't. But the thing is, with you, names have power, and the name you've chosen to give yourself has already become a part of you.
It doesn't have to be like your real name you were given at birth. It changes depending on how you identify yourself.
Okay, so it would have worked on me. Okay.
Mhm. Because you fully identify yourself as Pippers. Read into that how you will.
I'm not as dark and mysterious as I thought.
Pippers, you are adorable and amazing, and I want you to stay forever.
And
I
then Fable kills you with a Trask.
And you want to benefit from my spells.
And I've technically already did the whole death flag thing already today.
Oh God. No, not the flag.
By the way, did I tell you guys I'm only 2 days away from retirement?
Pippers, the shooting star turns out to be a meteor. On top of it is a Gif Yankee. He's here for you. Your time has come.
The Githyanki named Laharl.
Yes.
Do
Just
I stop laughing yet?
You have to do saving throws.
Lahar, I know that name.
It's probably some
Gaia.
kind of... You laugh for another minute before you break free of it, Kai.
What was that?
Just a little
After
spell.
effects of the books.
You do dodge whatever was falling from the sky. There was actually something falling from the sky, Pippers. It wasn't a meteor though. Like it literally wasn't a meteor with a Gif Yankee on it. I was joking about that, but
It was bird poop.
you do see something falling though. It's weirdly strange, and it does land somewhere in the forest.
That's certainly strange.
Yeah,
Yes, we should totally divert our course and go search for it.
Oh, don't
Hey,
worry, I'll
hey.
just fly.
Hey, don't be like that, Lucy.
I'll just fly on over. Don't worry about it. Come on, buddy.
First off, I hate you, Lucy. You sound so mean right now. This is not forced. This is an idea I had, and this kind of ties into something I know Desha wants to do.
Well, we can just totally just do this. Just take a big and X marks the spot, and we'll save it for later. Put a pin in it.
Mhm.
Do it. I'm already flying away. Bye.
Still feeling tired, Lucian?
Why couldn't I stop laughing?
Don't think you're that immune to my magic.
Oh my god! Livia!
Oh, so that's how we're playing things.
Oh, God, he made it weird. He made it weird.
Lucian is going to
Does she say?
is going to summon his familiar. Gizmo Draco! As latches onto her face.
So yes, you have a pseudo dragon on your face, Livia.
Don't make me blight him.
Oh my god!
She just snatches back. Like, don't you dare!
Dashai, what are you doing to this madness? They'll say you're muted.
I am going to follow
The leader.
whatever fell.
Okay.
The yellow
Okay.
I was trying to remember what it was, but I don't think we actually know.
Nope.
So we're diverting the pimpin' wagon.
Mm-hmm.
I'm turning the direction survival since I'm driving.
Ah, why the sharp turn?
Yes. We're shaking it. It's shaking.
Dashai, I need you to roll me a history check, please.
Okay.
I do it. Would I have gotten there first because I was flying there?
Mm-hmm.
Ooh.
Dashai, you know this direction to be the one where you were first found by Megan, and where you
Hey,
found the
this
temple.
is where Megan found me.
Peppers, you see what appears to be flying on Tenderwing. You see what appears to be an old temple. Surrounded.
Legends of the hidden temple were true.
I just told you that 5 minutes ago.
It will take you a little bit it will take you about an hour to catch up, Dusty, but you are able to do that. Pippers, you see a temple surrounded by multiple trees, giant overgrown plants, and give me a perception check real quick.
I haven't been rolling great today, so let's see. I'm going to cast guidance on myself.
Go for it, my guy.
Okay, I just want to say that. I forgot I had that for some reason. I'm definitely going to need it.
Go for it, my guy.
Aw.
Don't go for it, my guy. Oh yeah. Okay, so yeah, you don't see this, but you can hear what appears with you can somewhat hear someone groaning in pain. Like, ow, 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 ow.
I go to investigate?
Okay. You give me an investigation.
Finally, something I'm good at. Guidance.
Okay.
17.
You see what appears to be a human-looking man with a stab wound on his stomach, on his side, his right side, and he looks to be really dirty, almost as though like whatever was it. Apparently, you assumed that this man fell from the sky. Wow, I know I'm boring, guys, but that was rude.
It's late here. I'm sorry.
It's okay. It's okay. I'm kidding. I was like that this morning. I feel bad as well.
How dare you?
Yeah, I think you fell asleep during my game at some point.
I'm sorry. I just my brain.
No, it's okay. It's okay. So yeah, so is it a human?
Yeah, it appears to be a humanoid-looking man.
Like, did the meteor crash down on him, stab him, and fly away laughing, or?
Yes, let's go with that, Peppers. Master Detective. No.
So it's just it's just a person.
It's just a person who appears to be human.
Okay, but he looks like he is dying currently.
Yes. It's like ow, 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 ow. What the blood in the nine hells was that? Ow.
Could I have like? No, it would be cheating to say I switched out my spells to cure wounds. I would have had no reason to change it to cure wounds.
Cheater.
Yeah. That's why I said I'm not gonna say that I switched it to cure wounds. I'm not gonna say that. Can I do a medicine check on him? See if I can stop the bleeding.
Mm-hmm.
Can
Rolling very well.
Can I say I cast guidance on myself, or is it too late?
You can cast guidance, but you're not going to be able to stop the wind with a 6, my bride.
A 10. Would a 10 be good enough?
Just barely, but you put pressure on it. You'll be able to stabilize him just enough for Dushy and the rest to come here, but not enough to fully stop the wound.
I have a little tiny kobold. Give me a break.
He just looks at you, he just looks at you and says, "Well, I appreciate the gesture, my good."
You're dying. Don't be picky.
I appreciate the gesture, my good kobold, but I'm pretty sure this thing can't be cured with normal meat. And then he passes out.
Good. I don't need a finicky person. I'm 3 feet tall. I'm the only one here. He should be freaking thankful. That is rude. I'm gonna pick his pocket.
Oh,
Are you really?
Yes, that was rude. I'm gonna do it.
Okay.
God, we're terrible.
Yes, you are.
I'm gonna see if he's got like any identification or anything, like any idea of who he is.
Okay.
Oh my God.
Roll me a sleight of hand, and as you're doing that, the rest of the party comes in. Just as you finish pickpocketing in.
Do you need me to roll? Like, that's the one thing I'm good at.
Listen, you're not me when I play Serena, so you can shoosh it.
Nope. He ain't seeing shit.
Pippers, you come into his pockets, and he appears to have about 4 gold and what appears to be a pocket watch of some kind. But that's about it.
Oh man, I feel so sorry for this guy. Like some random gnolls came by and holy shit. Oh man. If only a kobold would have been here to help him.
Is this when we come in, seeing him, robbing him, and just saying, "Oh man"?
When you come in, you hear him say, "Oh man, this is poor guy." Yes.
Poor guy.
You come in after
robbing someone again.
No.
Are you robbing someone that's bleeding?
I didn't rob anyone. I didn't
Oh my god.
I'm gonna run up to the
I
guy.
believe him.
Oh yeah, that's the only thing you believe.
Lulu would have gone on top of your shoulder, Dusha, and asked you, "Where are you going? What's going on? Someone hurt?"
Mimi?
Yeah, Mimi. Yeah, I call her Lulu. Damn it, me.
Yeah, man.
I'm gonna do cure wounds on the dude.
Okay.
Does this guy look familiar at all or no?
Give me a history check, please.
He is your
I already
father.
I already did. I knew it was gonna be shitty this time.
He looks somewhat familiar, but he can't really place it.
He's your father.
Callie, on the other hand, looks annoyed, but she's not saying anything.
Why does this guy seem?
Callie would be like, "Don't." Callie would say, "Not to worry. Don't worry about it. We can just let him die. Let's go. Come on. Oh, wait. Out. No, bye. He'll be fine."
Wait, you only act like that against one person. What was his name again?
Don't need to remember. Also, Dusha, your healing somewhat seems to work, but not necessarily. It only half works. Just enough for him to wake up. He's like, "I'm alive. Here's Popeyes for all of you." And then he passes out again.
Popeyes.
Yep, Popeyes.
I think I know a guy that's named Popeyes.
I know a guy named Kane that makes a lot better chicken.
Yeah.
Get out of here. We're not talking about restaurants.
If only he had something like an item or, I don't know, maybe something like other than gold that was on him that I could remember.
Too bad that was stolen by gnolls. Those damn gnolls always taking everyone's stuff, right, Pippers?
Yeah, fuck those guys.
Pippers, there's nothing on him, like, to identify him or anything?
Nope.
So you did check him?
I mean, I just took a look at him.
Olivia's gonna ritual cast detect magic.
Oh my god. Okay.
Why is me being a horrible person rolling so high?
Let's see if I can beat that.
Oh, you made it!
You made it! Olivia?
I believe him.
So, thank you, Lucian. And I go over to Lucian and I give him the big like, I know you believe.
I pick him up. I pick him up.
But not before I put the watch in the golden Lucian's pocket.
Not how I thought this would go, but okay. Liv, are you ritual casting detect magic or just casting it normally? Okay.
Ritual.
Alright, I'll let you know what happens after 10 minutes when these idiots are doing what they do.
So I'm shaking papers. It's like, you have to tell me what you found. He could be my father.
He could be my father.
I'll pull out
I'm
my
still shaking him.
pocket. See, I don't have anything that's not mine. I promise. I don't have anything that's not mine. Let go of me right now.
I'm still shaking.
Okay. Okay. And I'm assuming at some point the bag of tricks comes out. I grab the bag and I throw it. A ball right under the shine.
Why?
T-Rocket is
Okay, question. Benjamin, Webby, what are you two doing in this madness?
Webby is not in the right place right now with where they're going.
Okay.
She's just been sitting on the cart, like, just staring into space.
You guys are the worst teammates ever. I'm saying.
Basically, right under the giant hyena pops up.
And I go flying.
Yeah! I just
I'm still holding you. So we're both.
I'm okay. So you're not surprised at all by the giant? I don't know. Is there a way I could like wriggle?
Well, I mean, why would I let go, kind of thing, if I'm being shot up as well?
Acrobatics. Acrobatics or athletics, Peppers?
Oh, definitely acrobatics then.
Okay.
What would I have to roll to compete against that?
A straight up straight check, yes.
Nope.
Damn it!
I grip on you harder as we go flying in the air.
Benjamin,
I know, throw another bag of trick.
Oh my god, Benjamin, what are you doing?
I don't care! I throw it on top of this guy! And a black bear pops right up front.
And now we're both falling about to be crushed by a black bear.
Oh my god. Benji, what are you doing?
Staring with my eye twitching.
Okay, that is fair.
Everyone sees us be rocketed up, and then a bear appear on us and just like crush us as we're going down.
Also, I throw another one just to the side.
Oh my god.
Why are you doing this, Pippers? Just tell me what you found, Crush.
I summoned an axe speak.
Oh no.
I was hoping it was gonna be the jackal.
What? What have I missed?
Okay, that's like Peppers is throwing stuff around. He summoned a giant hyena that threw him and Doshai in the air. He tried to get out. Doshai's still holding on to him. A black bear's about to crush them, and there's an axe beak on the side, just making axe beak sounds. And Benjamin looks like he's about to have an aneurysm. And
Just getting stuff, trying to focus.
yeah, and Webby's just sitting down having sad boy hours. as there's a guy laying down, possibly dying. It's just
I healed him
insanity.
enough. He's fine. He's fine.
To be honest, like the entire time, like every roll, I was hoping it was gonna be the jackal.
It's a jackal. It's a jackal.
Well, okay.
Oh my days, help me.
It's
Help
funny.
me, Jesus. Why? Okay, I'm dying. I'm dying.
Lucius is gonna kind of look at this and just sighs, and just kind of like stomp his front. The guy's like, "I'd like you to knock this off right now."
And that's when we land on top of him with the bear getting crushed. All three of us getting crushed.
No.
Right? I was like,
Okay,
No.
pause.
Livia?
Yeah.
After Lucian says that, and Doshai and Peppers fall on the ground being crushed by a black bear.
And
You're-
Lucian gets crushed under them.
Why not? Sure, let's just add to the stupidity. Anyway.
Yes.
No.
I shield.
Oh my god. But okay, but
I mean, you're
seriously-
still being crushed to the ground. You may shield our bodies, but you can't shield the ground.
So it make an indent into the ground, but still.
yes, Livia. This is the first time you've ever seen this, but as soon as you cast your spell, you are given a flash of pure radiant light just pops in front of your eyes. Like this place is glowing pure radiant energy. Almost somewhat like it's so bright that at one point you literally hurt your eyes just looking at it. You've never seen such a pure form of magic in any place beforehand. Especially not radiant energy like this before. The man on the ground appears to be radiating some of it as well.
And if I look at my team members, do I see anything that I know that is magical, but that is not their regular stuff?
Nothing too out of the ordinary. Besides Lucian's sword, the only thing is it shows different color magics, but that's about it.
Well, I'd say I got my magical helm and a few other things, but Lucian's like kind of stepped away from the chaos and is just stomping his foot against like what's this? And be like, oh hey, I got some. Wait, I do not have a pocket watch.
I look at Pippers.
What?
What?
What? Why are you looking at me? I'm not the one with the pocket watch.
I rolled my insight on you.
I rolled my inside on you. What a way to reply to that.
All I'm gonna say is I don't have a pocket watch. So see, Lucian has a pocket. Also, may I ask, why are you so insistent on pocket watch? How do you know that's not Lucian's pocket watch and he forgot?
Oh please, you know Lucian, he would never forget anything that had any value to it.
Not wrong.
You're not wrong. No.
I cast guidance on myself.
No, too late.
I shake you before you can cast.
What the shit on mine?
Yeah, I let Peppers go, and then it's like, Lucian, can I see the pocket watch?
Oh yes, of course, yes, yeah.
Alright, I'm gonna examine it. Do I recognize it?
Yes, actually. Give me a history check with advantage.
Yay.
You didn't even need it, but nonetheless. They're shy. You're gonna hate me.
Yes.
Maybe. Yes.
You recognize this man to be... I don't want to say it.
Say it.
I don't
Say
want
it.
Do it.
Recognize this man to be Dustin. The man who shoved you in the portal.
Oh! That's why Callie hates him. Now I remember who this guy is.
I'm not gonna lie. Like, please don't hate me for saying this, but Dustin?
Yep.
I think it's just in my real life world. In my real life, every Dustin I've ever met has been a horrible misogynistic jerk.
I've heard that too. I've rarely heard that from other people.
Anyway.
It's what I named my
This
kid.
is the angel that pushed me through that portal. Me and Callie.
Not an angel, and that's what you hear him say, like gurgling in this direction.
Yeah, he was terrible at hiding it. Callie didn't like him.
It's never liked me. You see Callie try to kick him.
She in her human form to try to kick him.
Yes, she's in her dragon form trying to kick him.
Out of character, I am very happy I stole from this man.
He's literally a
Gave
good.
the 4 gold to Lucian.
Yeah, technically I gave the 4 gold to Lucian. Damn it, I should have kept it.
Yeah.
Hey guys, am I coming in?
Yeah.
Yeah, hey.
Yeah, I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
It's
All
okay,
right, I was
Pippa.
just having some audio for a second.
Okay.
Oh, I'm sorry. I misunderstood you. Or like, oh, can I come into the scene now? I'm sorry.
No, yeah. That's what I thought. It's like you were. I thought you were just having tech issues.
Yeah, no, Benjamin at this point is still just staring like, what is happening?
Oh,
Olivia
recap.
is beside him, pretty much same expression.
Pipper stole from him kind of thing. I was shaking him because I found out he was lying. He gave it to hide the fact that he stole. I was shaking him. He shot me up in the air, then shot us back down and got us
No, I mean,
crushed.
we saw all of this
How do
happening.
How do you know? How do you know any of that? Is my question. Did you see me?
Insight.
Yeah, totally how it works. Insight.
Insight.
Did you see me put it in there?
Yes. Shifty eyes.
Insight check!
Yes.
And just remember, I can't be late! Actually, and remember, anything for... And also remember, anything I roll is an 8. So it's 15
Oh, no,
by
8.
automatic.
Oh, no, is it an 8 or a 7?
Treat a roll of 7 or lower on a d20 as an 8.
Oh, okay. So yeah.
So pretty much every time I roll an insight check for lies, it's an automatic.
It's still pretty funny. You just hear going doing the shifty eyes, like, yes, I totally saw it. Shifty eyes.
Yeah, that's what I thought, Captain Accusey Pants.
Well, I mean, you did, didn't you?
No. Cast guidance on myself.
No more guidance on yourself!
Why not? It's my special ability.
You're right, Son of Truth. You can't just.
Oh
Alright.
no, I still wisdom save. I can still wisdom save it away.
Okay.
Yes!
No, you did.
Oh my god. Okay, this is madness. What are you guys gonna do?
Alright, after all this skedaddle, I'm gonna be like, Callie, why did you want me to forget about Dustin?
She just holds her head out down, still trying to kick him as you say that.
I let him because I think this is a normal thing for the two of them, so.
Well, for one, because of him, we were separated for 2 years, and all of a sudden he comes back after almost dying. He doesn't get to play this game.
Do you think he jumped in right after us and then just came back later? You know, like how we got separated in the portal thingy?
Maybe, I don't know, but I'm gonna keep kicking him until he wakes up. He's still kind of bleeding.
No, I'll patch him up.
Okay. But this you recognize... give me a perception check real quick.
Dragon eyes.
Hmm?
Yeah, dragon eyes.
You recognize this area to be where you once found the Temple of Narimi.
Oh, hey, this is the temple I was talking about. Has it changed at all over the time, or?
It seems some of the plant life has slowly started to dwindle.
Oh no. I'm gonna go inside and see if any of the plant life in there changed, or if anything changed in there.
Okay. While you do that, what are the rest of you guys doing besides Livia, who she's telling me what she's doing? Cars, stop watching Critical Role and answer.
I was thinking.
Mhm. That's fair.
How's the guy doing?
He's patched up now. I would prefer with a health check, a medicine check from you, Dushay.
Oh yeah.
So
Well, he's fine.
Lucian's just gonna kind of like kneel down. This guy, seeing like how Dusk tried to heal him, but it didn't seem to work as well.
Mhm.
He's gonna kind of look him over. He's like, and then just slap the guy across the face and use his healing hands on him.
Okay.
He's an angel, so be careful on the stuff.
I'm half an angel, so whatever. So yeah, he gets 7 points of healing.
Okay. After a little bit, after like about 10 minutes later, he begins to groan.
Oh shit!
Oh my god. Yeah, 10 minutes later.
Yeah, Lucian's just gonna just slap him. He's like, "Be healed! Be healed! Be healed!"
Oh my god, he's turned into a pimp. Jesus.
Oh, it was like the shame scene from Game of Thrones, but different.
Sorry, I don't watch
I was
it.
thinking more of like one of those like performance pasture things.
I know.
Take the holiness inside you and be healed.
Get out.
Oh my god. Okay, so yes, that happens. Dashai, as you enter the temple, you see what appears to be a shadow. Like a shadowy figure.
Like
what? A shadowy figure. Right at the part right
He died. Fable died.
I died?
Oh no, I thought that was the one that got fucked.
Hello?
Oh, there you go.
Am I
Welcome
here?
back.
Okay. I think Discord had a light spike. Weird. Okay.
Yeah.
see-
So, what is the shadow?
You see a shadowy figure appear to where you once got the scroll. They don't notice you yet.
I want to inspect them.
Okay.
What would that be? Investigation or perception?
Either one.
Perception.
Okay, you're not really able to make out too much of their features. They appear to be tall, almost as though they're hiding behind some kind of cloak that's giving them their shadowy aura, or like their shadowy appearance. But that's all you're able to see. But you're able to hear them almost speak, saying something like, "It's not here, it's not here, it's not here. It's not here. Where are you?"
I'm gonna go hide behind one of the plant life things on the
Okay.
wall.
Okay. Alright, give me a stealth check, please.
I have disadvantage, right, because of my armor, or
Yep.
no? I can't remember what-
Disadvantage because of your armor.
Curse you.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Heavy
no,
armor.
that's not that.
Yeah, heavy armor and some medium gets disadvantage.
You need
Yeah.
mithril, or mithril to make it lighter. Or was it adamantium? I don't know.
Mithril for to make heavy armor light.
Okay.
Adamantine just nullifies critical hits.
Alright, get some mithril, have Reds work on it, and you can make it beautiful. Beautiful. Yes. So you're hiding. Liv and while that's happening, Liv and Webby, what are you guys doing?
Well, what is Webby doing?
Sad boy hours.
Yeah, I was gonna say Webby is looking off. Put it that way.
So Olivia's
Into the
just
distance and off emotionally.
gonna go sit next to her. She's gonna grab her hair and just get a comb from her personal stuff and just undo her hair, comb her hair. It's just gonna remake that braid like thing she makes for herself. And she's just, silently like kind of treat her like a little sister. And that's all.
Okay. Pippers, what are you doing?
I got out of that, right? I'm no longer being held by this side.
No.
No, I'm inside now. So
Oh, where? I'm sorry. I kind of got distracted. Like, where are we right now?
How dare you.
I apologize.
Dashai's in the temple. Livia's possibly combing Webby's hair. Webby's sad boy hoursing forever. Benjamin was having a seizure, and Lucien became a performance pastor and healed the crap out of the angel dude.
Okay, I'm pretty much. I now have 4 animals to take care of because I now have. I currently have a giant hyena, a black bear, an axbeak, and a hippogriff, as well as a fairy dragon. Sorry, little buddy, forgot. I never forget about you.
Totally forgot about him.
I guess I would be guarding the cart with my new with my entire animal entourage.
Okay.
your animal kingdom.
Mm-hmm. Peppers is king of the animals. Lion King, fuck that shit. Kobold King.
Dashai,
Yeah.
this creature, or whatever this thing is, appears to be celestial and undead at the same time.
Oh no.
It's weird.
She's like, oh no, is this good or bad? Is this good or bad?
I think it might be a bit of both. Alright, while you're doing that, I'm just gonna quickly go to Dustin being up. He's just like, hello, my good savior. I'd politely ask you not to steal my stuff or poke me in the knees again, please. Thank you. Bye. And he passes out again.
How did he know that his stuff got stolen?
He's just
Angel.
guessing.
I was just gonna say angel, but
Kids-
yeah.
Oh, that was good.
but he's not right on who stole it. So. By the way, I know nobody asked me why I stole it. Pocket expenses, medical expenses.
All right, we can end today's session here. I'm done.
I like how you say medical expenses when that dude was literally bleeding out.
Yeah.
You were stealing his medical.
Wow, he was very rude. Very rude.
Oh well, okay.
It was his service fee for us applying medical help.
Oh, but Dasha, I was wrong. They're not half celestial. They are apparently half undead. It's weird. Like you can see when they move their hand outside of the sheet, it appears to have a bad case of necrosis.
Ew.
And they're like,
It's like, do I say something? Do I just hide?
they're getting more and more angry. Like, where is it? Where is it? I need it. I need it. And like they just start like hitting their hand on the pedestal. It's like help. Please, I need to cure this thing. And they just keep hitting it while that's going on. You should try to contact the rest of the group or talk to them. I don't know.
I don't have any telepathic powers except for that ring.
Just all of you?
Telepathic one.
Yes, Mimi comes to the rescue. I'm here to help.
Oh no.
That's right, I'm replacing you, Anne. I'm replacing your sassiness. Too sassy for this game. Too sassy.
Correct.
You sassed me for the last time, man.
I'm gonna.
I'm kidding. Please don't leave.
Like, do they look more desperate than anything, or do they look like?
It seems the more you watch them, the more desperate they're becoming.
Like, is it like an angry desperate? Is it a sad desperate? Is it evil desperate?
It's an angry desperate going into sad desperate. When you begin to slowly start to hear them cry.
Yeah, I'd be like, can I help you with something?
As soon as you say that, they turn around to look at you. You notice that half their face is rotten. And they like look at you with these eyes that are full of manic and like insanity. They're like, "Who are you? Who are you? Who are you? Who are you? Can you help? Maybe? No. What are you doing here? How are you here?" They appear to be an elf, specifically a drow.
Oh, you're kind of in my goddess's temples.
Your goddess? When? What? Where? I thought she was dead. Why are you alive? Why are you here? How many time? What?
I mean, I'm alive.
And she like slowly starts making her way towards you and like this, not like threatening motion, but just kind of like almost imposing, almost kind of creepy. Like you're like, okay, this is giving me the either fight or run most like feelings, you know? Like the flight or fight response is what you're getting from this woman.
Yeah, I think my wings are trying to flap away, but like I have my like claw feet kind of thing, like holding on my ground, like don't run.
She's like, huh? What do you have? Do you have it? Do you know? What do you know? Do you know about the scroll? Do you know what about the sun? The sun? No, not the sun. The moon. Was it the moon? I don't know. I don't remember. It's been so long. Got any money? I'm being stupid at this point. Don't pay attention to that last one.
No, Callie holds all my money because.
Wait, so where is this happening again?
In the temple. Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
But she's slowly getting closer to you and looking more and more deranged.
If you're talking about the spell, I could cast it on you.
Spell? What spell? None of the healing spells work anymore. Need to find certain spell. Need to fix this. It's broken. And then she starts singing a small passage from the Moondrop song. And Dusha, you've only ever seen people have seen you do it, but this wave of necrotic energy starts to spill from her. I need you to make me a quick Constitution save, please.
My forte. Nope, not my forte. My forte.
Surprisingly, you survived this. Okay. Okay, not survive. God damn it! Stop saying at me. Stop saying at me. I'm sorry. I can't. Oh, I don't mean it.
I lived through all the deadly spells.
It's kind of like I wanted to kill you, but sadly you survived.
You like she begins to say it. She begins to sing the song, but after a little bit, you just stop hearing it as the whole temple begins to go black. Like everything around her starts to die, and you take exactly. Here goes nothing.
Half of this. All
Yeah, half of this. Forgive me for saying survived. I hate myself when I say that.
I survive all the deadly hits.
I love slip of the tongues like that though. 'Cause
You take half of 11 damage. Half of 11 necrotic
That'd be
damage, by the way.
5 or 6.
5.
Okay.
As
Oh,
you
no, that's temp HP too. Woo!
Yeah, as she sings, you see another part of her slowly start to rot away. She's like, no. Bad. Need to control this. Need to control. Help.
I think when I see that, I think I realize what's going on. And I'm gonna run up to her, hold whatever part that's changing, and I'm gonna start singing the sun spell.
No scene, bad. She tries to cover your mouth with her hand.
Lucian's this. Can Lucian see this going on?
Give me a perception check.
Because he's getting worried about Dustshy just going into that temple.
Yeah.
By herself.
Mm-hmm.
Fucking A.
Oh dear. Okay.
I have a passive of 14, so can I hear weird singing coming from there?
Okay, with your passive perception of 14, you notice that the grass is slowly starting to die at an alarming rate. Like, you look at the ground, you as well, Benji, because you have a high perception, you notice that the grass is starting to become black. Almost as though the life's being sucked out of it completely.
Okay. Can Lucian tell, is it spreading, from the temple?
Yes, it is spreading from the temple itself.
Okay.
Also, Dasha, you begin to sing your song. Sorry, Lucian, what were you going to say?
Yeah, Lucian, if he notices this, he's going to run inside.
Okay. What about you, Benji?
Yeah, Benji will follow Lucian.
Okay. As you enter, you begin to see Dushy singing her song. As she begins to glow while she's holding this strange drow woman who's trying her best to fight Dushy off or stop her from singing. She begins to yell. It appears to be in pain, kind of.
Lucian's going to hold out his blade and start singing his own little tune and cast Hold Person on the drow.
Okay.
I think
what the hell is happening?
I think she's still singing kind of thing, but she's keeping her song going even though she hears the pain because she knows whatever gets pulled out is usually painful, but it's heals at the end.
Mm-hmm.
So did the drow fail?
Yeah, I rolled her for her wisdom. She failed, and she begins to at first she's like, "No, it burns! Stop!" And she's like, stopping. As you see, Dushy, the necrotic, whatever it was, the necrosis begin to leave, but it begins to start somewhat being this glow, this unholy glow of radiant and necrotic energy fighting off to try to help this woman. It seems to be working, but at the same time, it seems to kind of try to resist your attempt to cure her, so to speak.
I'm gonna push through the pain and give myself a point of exhaustion by continuing to sing.
Okay. As this happens,
15. Woo!
okay. As this happens, you see as the spell begins to work, whatever necrosis she has, or it just begins to completely leave. Lucian and Benjamin, you see as this woman whose body appears to the features you can see, half necrosis, half of her body is just running away. It begins to slowly heal itself, as though whatever is afflicting her begins to leave. Completely and utterly leave.
Okay.
And she become back to a normal woman. This is after she's fully healed, and I'm sure she's after a couple minutes she's completely healed, or what appears to be completely healed. And she's still trapped in your hold person.
Okay. Lucian's just gonna kind of like once dusk is done, he's just gonna call it. So he's like, "Is it safe for me to drop this now, or should I keep it held for a bit longer?"
I think it's fine to drop it. How are my hands, anyways? Are they glowing?
Yeah, they're glowing slightly, but
Yeah.
surprisingly, they have a tiny bit of black to them as well.
That's new.
Very much so. As you see the woman pass out.
She has a good idea to. That's what Dusha passes out to.
So yes, you now have two unconscious women on the ground. God damn it.
I ain't seen none of this shit.
You all three outside. Give me a quick perception. Do it.
Feel Dusha's spirit leave.
You see.
I mean, in the carts, are we like too far away or or not?
Just try it, please. Just humor me.
Lucian's gonna kind of call out to Benji. Well, since he is there.
You know what? This made sense.
Entrance with Webby's hair.
Oh,
So what happened was.
that's cute.
So this is what happened. Dushai pretty much Wushi fingerhold the drow woman, and now they both ascended to the spirit realm. Anyway.
Yep.
But no, you guys don't see anything. You see a faint light, but you're just like, it's whatever.
I got more important things to do.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, as soon as dusk kind of collapses, Lucian's gonna kind of brush over to her and kind of pick her up. As he
Can you even pick her up? How much does she weigh? I forgot.
That's a good question.
230.
Okay, so maybe not carry her, but at least keep her from laying on the cold hard.
Plus heavy armor. So.
Yeah.
God damn it.
Yeah, at least keep her from laying on the cold hard ground. Like, oh God, oh woman, you are definitely not petite.
That's when her tail slaps you. No, I'm kidding.
Son of a bugger.
If only Lucian could cast message.
Ha!
Which you can.
Ha! That's the joke.
Yeah, Lucian's just gonna kind of like look to Benji. He's like, oh, Benji, I got dusk. Can you grab that weird woman? Don't let her leave. We need to ask questions. Oh, I should have skipped arm day. Oh!
You shouldn't have skipped leg day either. Let's be honest. Your training regimen needs to go up, my guy.
True, it
I mean,
does.
Has days at the base, you only spent them like in a bath.
As soon as he's got dust, like at least torso up, from laying on the floor, he's gonna cast message and just kind of yell to Pippers. Pippers! Grab Livian and Webby and get in here! Dusk is down! She needs help! You can reply to this message!
Why?
Oh, so he's actually casting message in my head?
Uh-huh.
Okay. There's a part of me that wants to go, who are you? How'd you get this number? Don't ever call me again! It's like, I would know it was Lucian. I would know it. Like, this shit's down! Coming! And that's it. And I'm including the
As soon as you say that, you see Callie stop kicking Dustin, and she runs inside.
All right, I get on Tinderwing. Like, everyone, jump on an animal.
Am I hearing all this or?
Yeah, I'm yelling to you guys.
Yeah.
There's an axe beak, a giant hyena, and a black bear. Make your pick.
So I poke Webby. Come on, Webby, let's go. Let's go. Come on.
Okay, let's go.
Your hair's done. You look fabulous. Yay! I'm not gonna hop on one of the animal though. I'm just gonna walk there.
Come on, animal friends, let's go! And I just fly on tender wing with the axe-beaked black bear and giant hyena running after me.
Alrighty. So after like about 3 minutes, you are able to come into the temple and see Dustshy in. You see your group. Dustshy's on the ground. Callie's trying to wake her up, not knowing what the hell's going on. Lucian's having a hard time trying to pick her up. Benjamin is not, I believe, tied up the drow woman. Yes.
I'll keep an eye on her. I
Okay.
won't, like...
Got it, my
Don't
good sir.
worry, Lucian. I'll carry her out to safety. Guidance. Let's see how I -1.
I honestly hope you do, so it just makes fun of Lucian's own strength. Ah, damn it.
Wait. I cast guidance on myself.
It's not gonna help, members. It's not gonna
No,
help.
it's a 3.
It's not
You-
gonna help.
You're able to lift her arm as it falls on, crushes you.
I'm gonna cast Big Boy on Lucian so he can feel almighty.
Big boy, small boy. I love that.
It's the best name ever. Lucian, you are now a large creature.
But he's watching Critical Role, so I mean, you know.
Right. And how is the
Actually, I was
Temple.
got pizza.
same thing?
Yeah,
Sorry,
damn the temptress. That is Ashley Johnson.
my dog is crying to me because he's a big baby who wants cheese.
Aw. Also, how's the temple? I mean, I know I'm passed out, but did my radiant thing help it at
Yeah,
all, or-
actually, your radiant energy actually started to bring it back to life. Liv, I've been pretty sure your spell is gone already, but you all can see this. This temple begins to glow. Like how Dustshy is glowing, this temple apparently appears to be connected to that as well.
That's weird.
You're weird.
God, God just saying, you're weird.
I don't really know, like, religion stuff, guys, but the temple is glowing.
Just then, okay, now give me a second, because I feel like I'm throwing too much stuff at you guys all at once.
Yeah, Lucian's just kind of looking around, like, what?
You begin to look around. No need for perceptions. You can see the symbol of Dustshy's temple, her holy symbol on this temple.
Oh, her deity?
Yep, her deity.
By the way, you were Big Boy for a minute, Lucian.
Oh, that was big boy.
Yeah.
Oh my god, Cass is gonna hate me for this one.
Nice.
Lucian's again kind of looking around, like, well, this is, interesting. Dustshy, wake up.
You after a little bit after that, you begin to hear a voice of a young girl,
Ah, fuck.
and she begins to say something like, "Who dares disturb my temple?" I'm just kidding. Hi everyone, what are you doing here? Dustshy, you should recognize who this is.
I'm passed out still. So.
Lucian's just going, just as he's still kind of like slightly slapping Dustshy. Oh!
Here, let me do something about that. And she walks over without a care in the world. Wakey, eggs and bakey! And she like just grabs your hand, Dustshy, as you see as the light begins to leave her hands and into the girl.
Dustshy, just keep slapping her.
Dustshy, in your dreams, you see Ashley say the same thing. Wakey, eggs and bakey. As you wake up to Lucian slapping you.
I don't want that. You son of a
Hi. She waves to you.
uppercut.
Uppercut.
As as soon as he sees your eye, as soon as he sees your eyes pop open, he's just gonna drop you. Like, oh, good, you're awake.
With an uppercut to Lucian.
Disadvantage because I'm dropping you.
Ah, shit, that's right. And I have exhaustion level, so it is just. Oh yeah, I'm tired from that spell.
Hi.
What are you doing here, Ashley?
I was walking. Next thing you know, I was here.
You do that a lot.
Yeah. How are you?
Tired, apparently.
Dusk, is this your goddess?
No, this is Ashley.
She just waves. Hello.
Hey? Livia's confused.
I look at my hands. I'm like, you absorbed the light again.
What light? What are you talking about?
I'm gonna look. Is there still like darkness on my hands, or did she take that too?
There's a tiny bit of darkness.
Like on me or on her?
On her now.
Hello,
okay.
darkness, my old friend.
Apparently, this one, and I look at the knocked out chick, knows the moon version of the song.
There's a moon song? I want to learn it. Can I learn it?
I'm gonna try to remember, like what she's saying.
All right, you remember the first verse.
Okay.
And only that.
I'm not gonna sing it though, cause yeah,
Mhm.
I don't know what happens with the. Well, I already know what happens with the unfinished song, so.
Mm-hmm.
Now I'm gonna check her pockets.
Okay. You guys do that to their if you want. I feel like just the weird of having Ashley just run around doing absolutely her own little thing.
Yeah, she mentioned the spell song or the sun drops scroll. So maybe she has the moon version on her.
As you say that, Ashley begins to ruffle through her pockets. Nope. And she throws a bunch of different items out of her pockets.
I'm gonna try catching all of them so they don't get destroyed.
Okay. What appears to be an hourglass, but weirdly enough, it has black sand in it, and instead of the sand going normally down on the hourglass, it's going upwards. Like, it's going in the opposite direction of where it's supposed to fall. As well as a couple papers written in common, all saying, help, need song, where's the song, only help, only can help, song, strange person, sing song, help, maybe, I don't know.
Can I ask a question, Fable?
Mm-hmm.
Is Pippers here?
Yeah, Pippers is here.
Would Pippers be able to try to snatch one of those things in the air without anyone else noticing?
Sure, Pippers, give me a sleight of hand with disadvantage -20. Because
I cast guidance on myself.
I'm kidding, just the normal sleight of hand, please, thank you.
With guidance.
Yes, with guidance.
Hey, Matthew Mercer.
You hear that?
25.
You were able to snatch one of the weird concoctions that Ashley's throwing around.
What'd I get?
What appears to be a what do you call it? It appears to be a magic ball. This is a weird magic ball that if you say the magic word, it just floats there. It's a weird contraption.
I'm gonna take it and give it to Snowflake. She'd love it.
Okay. Yes, that is all the stuff that Ashley throws out. Nothing of importance. Although, there is a small piece of paper, Doshai, that you see that does have the first verse of the song she was singing. but the rest of it is either scratched out or too poorly written to fully comprehend what it's saying.
Does it look like it's ripped up on top? Like if I put the sun scroll on, like on it, kind of thing, like it connects.
No, it's not. It's not a part of a scroll. It's just literally just her writing it.
Okay.
Yeah, it's not like the scroll you have. It's in her writing, her handwriting, essentially. Mm-hmm.
This is weird.
You're weird.
Wow. I said that twice in a row tonight. How dare you?
God damn it, guys. Okay. So yes, we begin to you after a little bit. The woman begins to wake up.
All her stuff except for the magic 8-ball is next to her, kind of thing, because I just placed it all back down.
Mm-hmm. Well, before it happens, Ashley was poking her. She's like, "So, what are you guys doing here? Why is this woman unconscious? Why are you blue? Why are you red? Why are you blue?" So yeah, she points to Pippers and Lucian and says, "Why are you both blue? And why are you red? How old are you?
What
How old am I?"
Why
What?
do you ask so many questions?
What are you?
Because I like to know things. I like making friends.
What are you?
I'm Ashley.
Yeah, I said that. She's Ashley, Lucy.
What is Ashley?
I'm human, I think. I mean, last time I checked, I was human.
Yeah.
Or did I? Did I have wings? And she tries to see if she has wings. Oh, I don't have wings.
So you're not a god.
Last
No,
time I
she's
checked,
Ashley.
no. I mean, unless I am, but I forgot. Is that a thing? Do gods forget? How weird would that be if you forgot what you were?
Oh, I mean, you already know I forgot.
Lucian's just looking very perplexed right now.
Don't worry, Mr. Blue Guy. Everything will be fine. And then she just runs off to do her own little thing while exploring the temple a little bit more.
Yeah. This reminds me of the first time we came here. She was like this too.
Alrighty. So after that, the drow woman begins to wake up, and she says, "Huh? What? What happened? What?
Shush!
Huh?
Stop talking.
I don't think that's a good way to tell her that.
Listen, ma'am. Whoever you are, we are adventurers. We are known as the Chaotic Comets. We saw a blinding light crash to the ground here. We came expecting to inspect it to see what was going on, and then found a man crashed into a crater, this temple, and you inside. So, we do not know who you are. So, we're going to ask questions, and I want you to only answer the questions that we ask. Alright? So do not ask us questions. We are the ones asking. Do you understand?
She nods.
Good. Lucian's just gonna give her a very kind smile. Alright. Who knows what questions to ask?
I think that's when Dusk gets in front of her and is like, first off, how are you feeling? Do you feel any better?
One question at a time, Dusk. Do not want to overload her
I think that's the
manic
same.
brain.
I think it's honestly the same question.
Feel
I guess.
fine. Feel fine. Feel fine. Think me. Yes. Also, Livia, you hear in your mind Ashley say no you.
Oh, okay.
Why?
You're fine.
No, I'm kidding. She's not telepathic that you know of.
Or is she?
Lucian's just going to look to Livia and like kind of back like, all right. So, ma'am, What is your name?
Name? Been long.
Do you...
No, remember name.
Okay.
Shouldn't name? Like as she talks, she kind of like looks around the room, almost a bit confused as to what she is at the moment.
Look at us. Look at us.
Okay.
Focus. Do you know where you are? Do you remember how you got here?
Strange man brought here? No, not right, no. Came here by self? Look for song? Song. As you see, she almost begins to try singing the one song. She's like, no, bad, very bad.
No singing.
Wait, I got one. Who taught you this song?
Found scroll. Someone. Lover? No. Mother? No. Someone had scroll. Thought fun. Sing song. Then bad happened. Very bad.
Can I I don't know if can I do an Arcana check to see if like her condition is anything magical or if she's just cray cray.
No, you cray. Get out of here. You can't give me an Arcana check, but yeah, give me an
Or
Arcana.
a medicine, I don't mind. I mean, I suck at medicine, but I don't mind. I just want to see if it's magical or just her.
You're her.
Yeah, well, yeah.
Yeah.
So do I roll Arcana?
Yes.
Fuck!
Aw, that's still a good roll though. Actually, it's higher than a 10. Okay. You're not able to fully tell if this is either magical means or this is something else. It doesn't seem to be magic, or that you know of at least.
Well, I guess something just made her go crazy. Maybe you shouldn't look for that song.
I know crazy. You crazy. Oh, crazy.
The song is a two-parter kind of thing. Without the other kind of thing, you know, like my hand's glowing, it causes an effect, and I guess the moon one causes this.
Webby, you know nothing of religion. It doesn't speak to you yet. Get another level in Paladin, then we can talk.
Do you think she used the spell, or was she the subject of this? You know, like someone used the spell on her.
Well, she said she found the scroll off someone, kind of thing. I don't know if it was their intention for her to see it or not, but one way or another, she knows the song.
I sing for Master, make them happy, but no longer happy. Why no happy no more? Who you? Who I?
Olivia, in a very ignorant way, is gonna ask her, "Do you know Morgan?" Just because she's a drow.
Who Morgan? Who that? Is that me? I'm Morgan now. Hello, Morgan.
No.
Did any of her papers have names on it at all or anything like that?
No, sadly.
Okay.
Most of the papers were manic writing saying find Son, find help me, Son, help, broken Son,
Do you
Son,
have
Master
anything
betrayed.
to like clear the mind or?
I have a dumb idea.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to pull up. I pulled my viol out of my bag of holding and I start to play.
Okay.
Would lay on hands do anything?
You can try to lay on hands. Also, Peppers, give me perception check, please. I'm sorry, no, performance. Why did I say perception? Jesus Christ, me. I'm a bad DM right now. Forgive me. Survive? Who survived?
I'm gonna do it, whether it works or not.
You are able to calm her down a little bit, Peppers.
Okay.
Yes, it is helping her calm down. And she's like,
I ruin it all.
she's just like, I, Morgan, now will help you. No? Okay, good night. She sits
You're
down.
not Morgan. You're Morgana.
Better name Morgana am I, yes?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Why strange tiny one glow? What's with hands? Are you magic? Magic.
You wanna see? Okay.
Oh, actually, does Shy. One of her
Yeah.
papers does have a name on it. You're not gonna like it though.
Dustin.
No. It says Leandra Laroon. You know that name to be Morgan's family.
Yeah, I know that.
I know. Oh, what? I give up. I don't know. I can't say words, and sorry.
It's possible that Morgan does know her name, considering it's part of his family. May have known her.
Maybe he had two sisters. Maybe her name is Morgana?
Is that name? Morgana here now. Yay. Stop giving us stupid names, you jerk.
Well, we'll call you that for now until you can remember your name. Is that all right?
Or Morrigan?
That's the
Not
same.
bad?
That's
Are you
like,
trying to do like Oregon, but with an N?
she'll just nod her head. She's like, that's fine. I guess, maybe. I don't know. What do now?
I guess stay with us, considering your condition. I mean, I may have to cast the song again.
Song? I sing? And she
No,
tries to try to sing.
Close her mouth like, no.
Okay. Alrighty. I guess we can go off with you guys putting them in the cart if you want.
Oh, we'll put the Dustin guy in the trap.
What?
You know, there's that trap in the wagon, in the cart.
Do I also see anything different about the temple other than the changes that she caused or we caused?
There appears to be what's the word? A painting. That's not the word. A mural. There you go. The mural of you, Dasha.
Why didn't I not see this before?
It's new. I don't know. Shut up.
You're a superstar.
It's
Yeah, that's quite surprising.
It's a mural of you wearing your armor, the god armor, but a lot better. But it looks more fits, more upgraded, as well as you see a picture, as well as just on the corner of it, there appears to be a broken picture of possibly another dragonborn, but you're not really sure. The picture's too broke, like the mirror itself is too broken up to see it.
How did I not see this before? Like, she's all confused now. I know I rolled terribly last time, so that's probably...
And Ashley appears out of nowhere. It's just like, that's because you didn't have your eyes open last time. Like this. And like Ashley tries holding her eyes open with her hands, like making them really big.
I like look at her and look at everyone else. I'm like, to be fair, she is technically right.
And Mimi will come in, and before I end the session, Mimi will say, hey, it's almost done. That's shy. That is your... Well, I think Narimi said this, but you're her champion, right? She's making that for you.
I just turn, like, look at her, look at the mural, like, oh,
And she'll just like lightly pat you with one of her ears. It's okay. Oh right, you're strange man on the ground, still being kicked. Should we help him or leave him alone? I don't know. I'm kind of scared of Callie.
No, Callie wouldn't actually kill him. Possibly.
Callie's just like, I'm gonna kill him! I'm gonna kill him!
It's like outside, kicking him, kicking him.
She's saying it just trying, I'm gonna kill him!
Like holding up like a big giant boulder.
Yeah, she's holding up a rock and about to smash his head. And with that we can end today's session. But one last thing, as you run outside, Mimi looks to the mural and says to the group that's inside.
Yeah.
She says one last thing. Oh dear, looks like she's gonna have a lot more bad stuff in the future. And with that, we can end today's session.
Da-da!
I just want to say I'm sorry if I threw too much at you today.
No.
No, that was good.
I just feel like with you guys being so stuck in Silver Moon, we didn't really do much, and I feel like they could have paced that a little bit better, honestly.
No, it went well.
Okay.
Yeah.
They weren't stuck.
Oh, Fable. I
Yeah?
want to do this before we leave
Mm-hmm.
the temple. I'm taking out one of the jars of the paper star machine, and I'm gonna just basically use all the stars in that jar kind of deal to make the temple, like, have the stars float around it.
Mm-hmm.
Just leave it like that. Be like,
Okay.
yeah.
Alrighty.
So,
And with that, we end with Mimi saying that, and Callie yelling out in Draconic, "I'm gonna kill him!"
I think I hear that and go running, so I don't.
Yeah.
Oh dear. She's gonna have a lot of bad shit.
You see Dustin's dismembered head in Callie's jaw.
Like she's transforming back here. Dragon's like, I'm gonna do it. Okay. Bye.
Well, another brain for